Prince's tune to the words of "I love Pringles, best of all the potato snacks," and it fits great. Delicious salty goodness.
I've got salty nuts.
Well, you should probably shower more often than you filthy fuck.
To eat, I mean.
Oh, claim my rewards and offers. I will. I'm loading.
Loading.
Who should we join on then? Actually, I just need to hit my.
Because they're using Guardian.
Posse thing. No, we can't. They've. It's a totally different networking system, so it doesn't work, sadly. But given that we're all bounty hunters, I think we can pick up bounties on players, which I think I might quite enjoy. I'm not a big one on PvPing someone who wants to PvE, but if you're running around with a big bounty, I believe that we can claim that bounty. Esmir would be.
I'm sure about that.
Huh? I'm sure that's the case.
I'm not sure about that, but I've got a posse on the go anyway.
Awesome. Right, I've got more stuff. So, Amazon just giving me stuff left, right, and centre. No, cool. 1,000 XP. And 3,000 XP. And a hat. Want a hat. Right. Posse. Side door bandits. I would like to rejoin the posse. See, this is where it impresses me. So at this point, I am switching servers and posse, just like that. And that's really impressive. It'd be more
How do we
impressive.
get into Cites posse?
J or
You're in
L?
Oh, treasure map.
Chase the catalogue. Don't want that. L? Ah.
I have to hold left on the D-pad for 2 seconds, but I don't know what it is on the keyboard. Oh my god, and then the game crashed. You serious?
Really?
Yeah. It's not been stable. Like, it was. And then you asked how stable it was, and then it hasn't been stable since then.
Have you upgraded your graphics driver recently? Because there was, I think I did send you that link to that NVIDIA driver, which apparently stops games from crashing quite often.
No, that was only under. I mean, there's no current update available.
Didn't it say and various games? Oh, but there are no more updates available.
Let me just bring up. Let me look at my experience.
I've forgotten to call my horse. Could someone remind me, please?
G for GG.
One thing okay, so by the way, I've saved up 2 trader deliveries missions basically. Oh no.
There are some new drivers, so next time it crashes, I'll install those.
Giant moose!
I was impressed, by the way. I did at one point update my drivers for SnowRunner whilst the game was running. And that blew me away that is even a thing. Social club. Spinny thing. Join game.
Ooh, 5 times potent healthcare. Very good.
Damn it. So so I've got 2 trader mission things saved up, like the delivery stuff. So we should get a lot of XP and money for that.
Cool.
But one thing I was thinking about is that Rob wanted to set up camp somewhere towards the north of the map because we haven't been up there properly, have we?
You know that I go around topless, right?
Way.
You want to go to the north where it's cold and grim.
I mean, I don't mind. I just know that Rob wanted to. So what I can do, if people actually want me to, is move the camp up there and
Well, Rob
apparently faceplant into a hillside.
Rob will have to cuddle me to share bodily warmth, if that's where he wants to go, which is, that's fine. I like this loading screen just continually just shows pictures of the game and then burns them in. Whereas, yeah, so on the Pringles box, it says I can win some Xbox shit, but I wonder if I can win one of these really pretty looking Pringles controllers. I haven't looked, but apparently every packet of Pringles gives you 7 days free Xbox Game Pass. I was like, wait, so if I eat one Pringles,
kind of crazy.
Week, I can get free Xbox Live. Interesting.
And digestion problems.
I can't get my horse. What the hell have I done to it? Okay. I'm not even whistling for it.
Down? No, is it right?
The amount of times I've ran into a wall today on my horse, and the horse has stopped, and I've just carried on going.
I can't remember what button it was. I pressed it last time. Is it hold back? No, is it hold start?
To do what, sorry?
Get into the posse menu. Left brings up the catalog. If I hold left, I get the catalog. If I tap left, I have to tap back. Yeah, this is what I mean about the game being overly complicated. When you've got multiple buttons and they work completely differently if you hold or press them, you've probably put too much in.
Max, are you... Oh,
I'm horseless at the moment.
Hold H.
Hold H. Oh, it wasn't G for GG.
Oh.
No, H for horse.
H for horsey, yeah.
Adam was
H for horsey. Hello, American Red Fox.
Why do I have a red marker and a blue marker on my map? Which one am I heading towards?
Blue is me. I'm just running around randomly, kind of hunting stuff at the moment.
I know,
I'm
red.
trying to level up the trader role. Hello, giant elk.
Okay, that was weird. I managed to punch my horse, and the horse managed to kick me.
So let's have a look. You punched your horse and it kicked you. Okay.
Yeah, fair trade of blows. I wanted to get on it, and I punched it instead. I'm like, what am I pressing wrong?
Right, let's fix the audio. Really, I haven't changed that. That's the strange thing. Input device. Microphone. Output device.
Ooh, what's that symbol?
Okay, testing. Okay, I'm now transmitting. I need to find a human to say something to in the game that works. I'll come to it in a moment.
Yeah,
I can't find the boss menu.
Get out of my way.
Oh, cool. Camp is not far.
Are you the star on the map?
I would be the blue star.
Possibly there's a star, yeah.
Yeah.
So probably best if we meet up at the camp. It's basically as far south of the north section as possible, which is kind of a nice middle ground.
So as far north of the south section, so the middle.
No, south of the middle of the north section.
Is that not just the same as the north of the south section?
No, because that would north of the south section would say that it's in the south section, but the north part of it, whereas the south of the north section would be it's in the north section, but the south of it.
Okay.
God.
So what about hobbits then? Which are they?
They're in the Shire.
And where's that?
Just north of Isengard.
Yes, thank you.
Actually, see, Shaka, that's a good response, but unfortunately, I have to know it would be west
It's wrong.
of Isengard. But anyway, that's not the point.
But the hobbits are going to Isengard.
They are.
God, good God.
Yeah, they're going to Isengard, but they're not going.
I watched Fellowship of the Ring last weekend, so it's quite fresh still.
Damn hobbits!
I tried to watch the new 4K versions. They've done a remaster. of Lord of the Rings that uses some much more modern colour grading techniques. But holy god, it's like 25 quid each, and I'm like, I'm not paying for it again for a minor update. So I downloaded a pirate copy because I quite frankly own the thing on Blu-ray. I don't have anything capable of playing it. It's a 10-bit HDR 4K rip. Nothing will run it. The Xbox displays it at about 4 frames a second. My PC goes, lol, HDR, what's that? And I can't find anything else that will do it. Oh, fuck, there's a bear.
Oh, I mean, is it like the bad old days where you had to have a special program that had the special thingy that could sort of deal with it?
Well, I think if I had a Series X, it would do it. But the Xbox One X isn't fast enough to decode... Sorry, the base Xbox isn't fast enough to decode 4K. My PC doesn't do HDR. I mean, forget it. I mean, HDR is a broken, lawless wasteland on PC. I have a HDR-capable video card. I have a HDR-capable monitor. I can't run any games in HDR. Battlefield had HDR, and I tried, and it was just broken.
So what do you mean by HDR?
So you're running in 24-bit color, yeah?
Maybe.
Yeah, you are. This is this is 30-bit color rather than 24-bit color. So instead of having 8 bits of red, 8 bits of green, 8 bits of blue, you have 10 bits of red, green, and blue.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, because my monitor's got 10-bit on
Doesn't
it.
slot nicely into
And
a
the default's 8,
byte,
right?
though, does it?
It doesn't slot nice into what, sorry?
Into a byte.
No, but it's that doesn't matter. I mean, it's a different format. The drawback is you have to write the shaders differently for it. That's where the real problem is. You need to write HDR and non-HDR shaders. Yeah, and no one.
But it's playing a movie, right?
Oh yeah, but in that case, you get the situation that the Windows support for HDR is a bit not.
Lackluster.
Yeah, it's just not there yet, and it boggles my mind. I've got all the hardware, and I've in theory I've got the software.
But in
Want
actual
me
fact, you
to
haven't.
bossy?
So if I continue to drink,
Do I? Do you know? Are you not just in?
I went drink stew, shoot
I am
gun.
in game.
That'll happen if you keep drinking stew.
That's the same button.
What's your in-game name? Schalke? Is it Schalke? Okay.
That's my
Just gangster name.
street name.
Yeah.
That is your name. That is your name.
Oh, nice. The horse is just doing a turd, and then its hair just falling in it.
Wait, I just shot this deer in the head and it ran off.
Did you shoot it in the head with?
Gun? I've shot it 4 or 5
Congratulations.
times. It's just running away.
Not all guns are made equally.
I shot a deer in the face. Yes, they are.
I mean, if I shoot it on the face with a pea shooter, it wouldn't do much.
That's not a gun, though, is it?
Gun.
Well,
I put a hole for its brain and it survived.
I mean, it's a
Then
bear. Different.
I mean,
you can shoot a bear.
yeah. Through its brain.
That's the idea.
Well, you saw your mate from what's that film called? Something Gentleman.
The gentleman, yeah.
Yeah. When he got shot in the head, he was alright for a couple of seconds.
Yeah. I was too busy going, wait, is that John? No, I'm being racist. It's not like all Asians look the same. That's terribly racist of me. Oh, it is John. All right, then, good. He's also in, what's the Marvel thing coming out at the end of the year? Not Inhumans. Eternals. He's in that too.
Oh. You've been watching WandaVision?
I have, yes.
Quite intrigued by it.
I said,
It's weird.
so I'm enjoying it, but I like quite weird, clever sci-fi. I don't think it's necessarily a very good idea for Marvel to go with. So the last thing they did was what, Homecoming? No, Far From Home. Spider-Man punching, special effects. Before then, Endgame, super amounts of punching and special effects. What we've got now is a very clever and sci-fi thing going on, and I'm like, are you sure you guys thought this through? This isn't what people like. I'm enjoying it, but I have a funny feeling a lot of people will just be going, I don't get it.
Do you really care whether people cater to other people?
Yeah.
There's a place we need to go to. Let's mark it up. Yeah, Adam, I don't think you'll be able to.
I can't. It's full.
Yeah, this is the thing, because it is full. I'm waiting for everyone to get here just so we can then go for it and get everyone XP and money.
Can I ask you a
There's a
question
hideout.
about the stew?
Yes.
How long does it last?
Oh,
Is it like an
nah,
indefinite thing?
no. Oh, nah.
That's quite a few hours actually. It does say, but it is a whole bunch. Malcolm, wait.
Whose horse has got a dead something stuck on the back of it?
Might be mine.
It's gonna work. I don't want to be here.
Hunters.
Adam, I don't want to be here.
Are we going down there?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me get your
Yep.
horse. Oh, you've turned.
Awesome.
You won't let me get on your horse again, you fuck.
Let me do it again.
Why would you turn that off?
Because you keep running my horse off a cliff. Need I say more?
That's not true. 3 times maximum.
Well then.
I reckon if you land in the water, you'll be just fine.
Yeah, if I can make it that far. Oh, fuck it.
No. Wait, hold on. I'd like to get off now, please. No. I got off, and then my character decided to follow.
Patsy! Patsy
Which
proper.
way is the
I think
safe way down
Patsy
from
might be
where we are?
properly dead.
We're on a cliff edge, so
I'm not sure, Max, but I can list a whole bunch of ways that aren't the right. To be honest, just down here would have been fine, Max. Malcolm, there's a perfectly valid route.
I'm following the railway.
See? You didn't survive that, did you?
No, I nearly did, but I jumped off, and then my character went, "I'm going to carry on running." I was like, "No, fucking stop."
I need to go save Patsy.
I think Patsy's had it. If I see her, I'll shoot her in the head for you.
No, I can revive her.
Are you in the valley?
Yes.
Below?
Yeah.
I can revive her. Patsy.
I literally can't work out how to get
Yeah,
down
Patsy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm down. Okay. They have a machine
Can
gun.
arrive from the different direction.
Patsy and I are both lying on the
Whoa.
ground, dying next to each other.
there. I fell.
My frame rate is for shit tonight.
Alright. Let's see what I go this way.
Damn it, Patsy.
Leroy Jenkins! Whee!
I just saw your horse fly past as you shouted that.
I just want to spawn somewhere a bit more closer to you guys. Don't have to fucking dick about too long.
Oh god, there's
Where
no.
are they?
Oh, they're bad guys or good guys? I can't tell who. Oh, they're
They're
bad
red.
guys.
They're bad guys.
Don't dick about, just shoot everyone, including the horses.
Don't shoot the horses.
Why not? I'm a monster.
They are innocent.
Rubbish. They're toys.
People are guilty.
Let's play toys, it's fine. Is it
Alright,
infinite
machine
ammo
gun
on
us
that gun
down.
as well? How did you sneak again? Oh,
Well, I can't tell
Nice.
which one's the leader. I'll just take out the enemies, alright?
The ones on this side. There's more coming. Where are they coming from? Oh, no,
Oh,
there.
that's you. No, I was going to try it. This Mexican-looking chap. A bit suspicious. It's you.
Got a sombrero, by the way.
That's,
Just to make you jealous.
Oh, okay. I'm getting some weird graphics corruption here. I'm getting like stripy, weird. Okay, have we done that quest? Okay,
There's the heat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quit now and apply that update to my video card driver because I'm getting like all the fire is stretching weirdly across the screen. Yeah, I'm flabbergasted. I was saying this last night. Red Dead is very weird to me. It is absolutely an enigma. There's not very much to do in it. If I was to sum up all things you could do in it, it's pretty much the same loop of go somewhere and kill people. Occasionally go somewhere, kill people and steal their horses, but pretty much do that. So on the face of it, there's not much content and there's not much to do. But at the same time, I'm quite happy doing that small amount of stuff. And it's much funnier than I thought. It's really, really funny. Because you screw up in a really funny way.
Yeah, how you
Keep
measure
doing.
content can be tricky.
Yeah. It's
There is a fair bit. You're right though. Most of it is basically go somewhere. It's delivering, collecting, and killing.
yeah, but
It's basically the game.
But GTA's got blow up the most, steal the most planes. You know, it has a massive variety. Not necessarily for the better, but this has
Kind of events and things to do. So, have you done any of the world events? Because those are really varied. I'm guessing you haven't.
I did.
So the world events, the ones I've seen are like kill the most animals, like hunt down the most animals.
And my sound
There is a
comes out of my
anus.
As usual.
I will turn this.
There is what I've just realised. Instead of having it just as a random world thing, there is a way to apparently just join a game of these type of things. So we might just be able to join horse racing, as an example.
Okay.
You have to have a racing horse.
Which, if we can, we should do.
Yeah.
Because I've never done that one.
Yeah, I updated my video card driver, and the sound card that I'm using to capture from is my video card. But yeah, despite the game having it has less variety than Warcraft. It has go here, get a thing, go here, shoot a thing, go here, steal a thing, and kill everyone. But at the same time, I'm really enjoying it, and I would love to be able to work out why I am thoroughly entertained by effectively so little content. And it's beautiful. The game is just so little variety is probably the word I'm looking for. But it could be that
It's very polished what there is.
Yes, quality over quantity. Yes.
Yeah.
We are doing a bounty.
Well, I'm not.
Just. Oh yeah, of course.
I'm looting these lockboxes that you guys have all missed.
I'm not.
I'm not sure if it will allow you just to join in.
No, not my part through a mission. It won't.
Well, there's no timer on it at the moment. That's what I'm wondering. The other question, I've had this before, is in this situation then, how do I go, oh shit, I don't want to do that then, we'll wait and we'll let him join. How do I cancel it?
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can. So, did you say you can?
I don't think you can. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, which seems really weird.
Flabbergast, I've seen this game described as essentially a light cowboy role-playing game, and I would go with that. Yeah, you cannot join a posse while they are on active content.
We'll try and maybe
Do you
well
get the
if we
spectator cam?
can.
Okay, who's that?
The only thing we could do is I could
If you wait a second,
leave the session.
I can just follow you.
Okay.
I can see Schalke.
Oh, okay.
You should be right along with us, shouldn't you? Get on someone's horse.
Yeah. Try and get on this horse. See what happens.
I won't try. Yeah, it'll try and steal it. Because you're not my. But you're my friend though, just not my posse member. But yeah, online with friends is good. It's funny, which is also good. It's beautiful as well. It is just superb looking. And it's annoying because I'm developing it as a similar game. I'm developing a game with a number of similar themed elements. I'm looking at this game just going, I want it to be this good. How is it this good? And the answer is huge amounts of time, huge amounts of money. Oh, I can't see Schalke anymore.
I'm going up.
That doesn't not really help.
Does it not? Are there multiple up ways?
Well, there's an infinite places of down that you can be going up from. But,
Yeah, blue dot on the map.
I mean, yeah, no, he's not on the map. I only get blue dots when they're quite close.
Is that you down there? No, that's Farajunicia. Okay.
I went right from the rail tracks.
Rob's about.
I mean, I'll head to
There he is.
I'll head to rig station then and get my pick up my post.
I found the person we're meant to capture, so this won't take us very long. Buddy?
That's it. If it takes a waypoint away while I'm trying to get to it.
Interesting. It's removed the thing that was on the back of my horse as well. And that's a bit rubbish. I even quit cleanly as well. Interesting.
Can I pick this guy up? What the hell's happening here?
I mean, I had a similar thing
Oh,
with
you're
Red
walking
Dead
to me.
1. I always describe Red Dead 1 as I've always wanted to be a cowboy my whole life, and I realised this a couple of hours after I started playing Red Dead. It's just so
It's really
well
good.
realised, the world. I mean, GTA is extremely good. But this is even better. And
Good work on that last one. Howdy there. Welcome.
hello, I'd like to
I'm
pay
s-
my bounty.
I'm just running. Okay, well, we're handing it back at the place. I'm just going to hand it in, then you should be able to rejoin again.
How do I
And
make
it
a horse
look-
jump?
Hmm?
How do I make a horse jump? Come on, horsey, jump. Jump, damn you, jump. There we go.
Good. Oh, drop. Okay.
Oh, nice one.
Cigarette. Cheers.
I like this. There's also no passenger trains anywhere in the game either. There's just one
You should
train.
be able to join me.
I think this works for one of the same reasons that what's that game called? Sea of Thieves works. We can tell stories about what happened. And this is something that I realised when I used to play RTS games, is you can tell stories about the your battles. And games that you get to tell a story about what happened are much better than interactive movies. Much better than games that focus on their story, an emergent story. We went here and then we got attacked by a kraken, but it's okay because Max shot it in the eye with the harpoon, but then he went underwater, so it dragged our ship under. But we'd all got starfish, so we could hold our breath. And then Shao Kahn patched up the hull, and then Max cut through it. And you end up this story, this narrative that's happened from all of the random elements in the game coming together, and that's wonderful. I mean, I do want to play more Sea of Thieves.
Apparently there was I heard recently there's a 6.6 gig update. Whatever that includes, I don't know,
It's
but
their constant-
big update
yeah,
on it.
I just wish they would add private servers in without removing progression. That noise
Yeah.
they're doing both of those. Excuse me. Ruslan 4IK 1991. Can you say something? I need to test my sound card, and I might have got it wrong. I think you can hear me. Can you hear me? Oh man, I broke it again.
Oh. Apparently Sea of Thieves now has season passes.
Ah. Shulker, I guess you can hear me in game, or at least see my marker. Oh, say something.
I did hear you.
Say something.
fuck.
Say something in game.
Supposed to get off the horse, I managed to
name-
punch somebody.
Your name lit up.
I am hearing you loud and clear.
Awesome. You sound much lower pitch in game. Hello, I am a cowboy. You must fear me and my gun.
I did put some gusto in it.
So have you always been bald, or do you shave your head on purpose? My beard's real. I have a 100% real beard on this character, and I would kill any man who said differently.
Right, are we doing another bounty?
Brewski down.
Sure.
Or we can do the trader. I'll do another bounty, then we can do the trader deliveries after. Let's go get 2 people.
We should also Google about bounties on players. I know it's a thing, I just don't know how you do it.
Go and capture these people and not kill them.
We've already established we are the Shibari bandits, not the murder bandits.
What's that then?
Schwaddy Waddy Bandits? What was that?
Well, why does F not get on and off the horse? Keep hitting F to get on the...
You tie them up with ropes.
E for horse.
What?
No, but it's F to get in a car.
Oh, it's the same button for me. That's
Yeah, and bunch of horse. Yes.
Keep punching the bloody thing. Turned up some person and smacked him in the face and beat me to death. I'm like, oh,
Wait,
fuck.
let me go. Go, go. I need to eat Pringles. Unfortunately, I don't dare tab out to look up other things.
Where's a new waypoint for us?
It just gives you a marker.
You're so needy.
Oh, we've got,
Oh,
Oh, wow, they're
alright.
quite far away,
we've
aren't
got
they?
players.
Oh, I need to get that down again.
Do you want to engage or
No.
just try to stealth?
You got players? Ugh. You want to get queen for
Just-
that, mate?
Just come and just come meet at the people we need to.
I'm just always wary of players. That's all.
Douchebaggery and the like.
Those guys last time were brilliant. There were so many more. There's like 7 of us and 3 of them. I'm like, dude, stop killing me.
I got so much XP for killing them.
What the fuck? My horse is like, I'm gonna go over here. I'm like, where the hell are you going?
If your horse doesn't listen to you, you might just hate your guts. To be nicer to it.
That's my fault for punching it so much.
Why isn't my horse listening
Yeah,
to me?
possibly.
Do I punch it too much? Maybe you.
Look, I feed it a bag of carrots and make it die from, I don't know. That's some bollocks.
Punching.
Put it this way, I don't know what you're doing wrong, but I threw Patsy off of a cliff earlier, and she died, and she still likes me. So,
Oh.
I don't know what you're doing.
What was that about a bag of carrots?
Someone fed a horse a bag of carrots while they were stealing something or other. I don't know. To put the horse off.
just
Apparently
running
they
up
had
the
to
side
put the
of
horse
mountain, it's very
down because it's
cold,
really bad for the horse. I'm like, why did you kill the horse?
I suspect they were just trying to distract the horse with a whole bag of carrots.
Oh yes.
I mean, if I ate a bag of carrots, if someone forced me a bag of carrots, I would want to be put down as well.
The horses are stupid. They'll just eat whatever, you know. But still, I need to eat something.
No, get them up there.
Is that
Maybe
your
you must be
horse?
able to.
Is what my horse?
There's a random horse running beside me.
That's my
Yeah,
one.
it's probably Adam's horse. Yeah. Does it say knackered old nag?
I've got MSAA off, and I'm still struggling to hit 60 frames a second. Oh,
Yep.
has the game crashed? No. Yes, it did. Oh. No. Oh.
You
was it?
blink it out.
I may have still been installing video card drivers whilst I was running the game.
Hit.
And it didn't safeguard against that.
I think it was relying on me not being an idiot. Silly
Can't do
game.
that. Whoa! Come on, let's get this shit together.
It's quite relative on what can be expected of who.
Reached hideout. Good.
Oh, F! F to get on a horse? E to get on a horse. What is it to get on a horse? I just punched my horse yet again. I'm gonna have to fix this control system.
Is it not the same?
Why'd you just constantly punch your horse?
It's bound to the wrong fucking control! It's E to get in and out of car, and they decided to bind to F.
Is it, I'm
E to
surprised-
mount horse.
It's the same button for me to get on and off horse as GTA. What varies is what is make horse go forwards, which
Damn it.
is right trigger in GTA, which is quick, which is fire from the hip in this game.
Context action 2.
Did you make it the same?
I try not to fiddle with the layout in games if I don't have to. I would prefer that the game's layout was sensible from the get-go. It doesn't
So
always
was it
work.
sensible?
Yeah, it's sensible, but GTA and Red Dead are quite similar, and the problem is they're not the same game. So if I get in a car, I get Y to get in a car, right trigger to accelerate. In this one, it's right trigger, so it's Y to get on the horse and then forward to accelerate, or tapping A. Doing the same motion, pull the right trigger, pulls up a gun and just shoots anyone in front of me.
Yeah. For some games, you can like tell the game style from the layout, and it can make sense that the same action is in a different place.
But I mean, this is the same style of game from the same people. It kind of. Why am I knee deep in snow? I'm knee deep on top of a mountain.
Come on, Patsy, get up here.
Oh, there's some fucker. I'm gonna kill him.
Can you just grab your grab the other guy that I accidentally killed earlier? I mean, that slipped over in the ice and came to an unfortunate demise.
Got it.
Ow, you what?
Got it. Oh, it's you. Played it. Maybe you should have let me into your posse.
It. I mean,
You are on active content. You fuck.
Yeah, but I stopped and then said,
Oh,
right, join on us now, and then we'll do another one. I said, should we do one? Yeah, let's do one.
Yeah, then,
okay.
Then my game crashed. Wow, the snow is something else.
Good, isn't it? Oh,
Cool.
just
Free horse, brilliant.
pushing-
Wait, horse thief?
It belongs to a bad guy.
Oh, it's Malcolm's horse.
I remember one of the criticisms for Dwarf Fortress is that you have to learn the interface. But strangely, when I got back into it after a long while, I started to wonder, why am I remembering all these shortcuts? Or these keys?
Right. Where do I need to go? I need to go all the way over there. Oh, just goes directly. Okay. No,
I guess
no,
with the
no.
intuitive layout you don't have to learn it. But
There's
then you
almost
don't
no-
learn it.
There's almost no such thing as an intuitive layout. I've seen people use phrases like, "Oh, but Minecraft's intuitive because once you've learned it, it's second nature." Like it's not, if you have to learn it, it's not intuitive. A lot of it is about commonality. So the reason that GTA has right triggers accelerate is all games have right triggers accelerate. It's now standard. In the same way, if I were to press tab in almost any game, I would expect a map to appear. So you get standard keys for games. Hey Rob. Server's down.
Oh, sorry, it's you. Sorry.
I know this one.
No, I was joking. Neither, as far as I know.
Good. Don't torment me.
You were all excited, and now you're like, it's all broken. I want to roll down this hill. How do I lose traction? How to toboggan. Oh, not like that! Oh dear, that's physics.
Can you grab that one?
I physicsed. Oh dear.
Oh god. You're gonna walk up this way. Alright, we've got the two people we need to hand in, so.
I didn't understand that one dead means that there needs to be proof.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, I've definitely killed them. No, absolutely. Yeah, you have to give me the money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we should try and play an open world game that has really shit graphics to make me feel better about my game. Because this is
It has really shit one.
graphics.
Adam, name one you want to play.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
There you go.
I said you want to play.
It would fit that.
Just so beautiful. Like the lighting here is flat and dull because it's overcast. I've got notes to implement stuff like this, but it's not simple.
Make great graphics. Yeah, it's
Well, no, I mean it's a little bit more technical than that, but it's the complexity. So, example, they are decreasing the shadow brightness. Sorry, decreasing the shadow intensity and the game's brightness as it becomes more overcast at the same time. Hey, Shark, I'm lost.
We're going down the mountain.
I was going around the mountain because I was coming.
Yep.
Thought so.
Wait, can I now horse skid? Yeah. Wait, hold on, stop, Shaka, stop. Just stop dead. The guy on the back of your horse is T-posing. It looks like you've cut him in half.
Adam, there's just a cutscene when I was handing that guy in,
You sawed him
saying
into
dead or
bits.
alive, was it? You're just cutting your chances with one of each.
No, you. So,
Oh, it seems different for you than me.
yeah, it looks like you sawed the guy in half and then glued him onto your horse. And I hope no one will spot his death. Hold on, if he says that, let me get a picture for the.
Right.
Wolves.
Whose posse is it? Can they send me an invite?
It's, no, you don't. That's not how it works.
What?
Just hit your posse button and then just join.
I can't. Because I've never been in that posse before, so I can't rejoin it. Whose posse is it?
Malcolm's.
Malcolm.
So hand in that.
Maybe during combat.
Are you back in, Adam?
No,
Load you
because
back in the
you haven't
posse?
finished yet. Yeah, go on. Yeah, check out the screenshot. And I realise that's a bug, but it's still very memorable.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Spiffing Brit did a sponsor thing, and I thought it was weird that Prison Architect would give early access to a person to find bugs. It's like advertising, our games have bugs in them. Woo!
I mean, that's what he does, though. He just finds bugs in games.
Rob, you should be able to join now anyway.
Yeah, on my way in. Thank
I
you.
used to watch him, and then he pronounces the word wrong, and it really annoys me. I don't know what word it is.
Who?
Spiffing Brett.
No idea what that means.
He's a YouTuber.
Total Biscuit wannabe. There you go, Adam. Did you see that wildlife photographer thing come up? Or was it just me that gets to see that?
They're shooting wolves.
Top left of your screen. Do you see it though?
No. When I said the game it lacks content variety, like taking photos of animals, I mean that was slightly fun. In,
Yeah,
in Dead Rising.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that either, to be fair. But horse racing?
Yeah, if we all get given a horse, sure. If it's in my custom horse.
Right, are we all in the posse?
No,
Aren't you?
On.
I'm trying to rebind. I basically got so confused. I rebound my controls E and F, and then immediately punched my horse when I came out. So I'm not sure what the bloody hell's going on.
I think is a rare mob we need to kill or something.
Red, dead.
Oh no, it's just a grey wolf. It's not dead. Someone's just left.
Player bounties. Right, let's have a look. Open it in the Reddit app. Go on then, if it will shut you up. If a player, essentially if there's a player who has more than $20 bounty on their head, it will let you know if they are nearby.
Oh great.
And then you get to murder them.
What gets you bounty?
What is your bounty? What, mine?
No, but what contributes to bounty?
Doing illegal things. Right, killing.
We all in.
Doing illegal things.
Okay, we are all in.
$30
options.
means you've been ganking like anything.
I think we go back to camp. We do a trader delivery.
Sure. I'd like a bath, but I'd like to have it with you and the horse.
Why are they white on my screen? What do they want? See that as well?
Hey, they're AI.
Yeah, but they're
They're what?
big bounty hunters or something. Yeah, but one of them's red or white on the map. As if I can like interact with them. Can we steal their bounty?
It's definitely not getting a horse.
I think they're just AI. Do you want me to shoot? I don't think so. They're not players. Hello, are you?
Should we kill him?
No, I've just stolen their corpse though. There you go.
Slaughter. Okay.
This is the way they.
There's cargo.
They didn't say anything to me at all. Nothing happened. I literally just took the corpse to the back of their thing and just went, cool. I'll have that.
Yeah, as soon I think potentially as soon as you did that, but is there like?
Oh.
Do we have to do anything with this? What?
We could dress him up pretty.
No, wait. Mate, I know you're having a bad day, but it's about to get a bit worse.
Are you going to put him in the lake?
Right, carry on. Nothing to see here.
Why? Oh, he physicsed.
Okay, let's go. Adam, do you want to get back on?
Well, I wonder if we could untie him.
Probably can. You probably get.
Did you just chuck him in the ditch because he's black?
No. Why are you kicking him? Are you kicking him because he's black?
No, I'm kicking because he was. I don't know if I can untie him. Take the man's clothes off and sell them for money. Yeah.
No, the plot is this.
Hold on. If I just stab him,
I was wondering that.
No, I can't stab him either.
I can shoot him in the head.
Go on. Why not?
Well, what's that going to achieve?
Well, I pointed my gun at his head, and apparently it's antagonised him.
I'm going to put it on Rob's horse. Oh, that's grim. I just put it on top of the... Oh, free hat. I just put it on top of the corpse in the back of your thing. But anyway, Rob, you should carry him around. He should become your trophy.
He's my pet.
Come on, to the camp. Whichever way we need to go to get there.
Matron.
This way. I'm just riding a horse holding a knife.
So rebinding the controls, it won't let you finish rebinding the controls unless you have a control bound for every single thing.
Yep. Otherwise, you would end up not being able to do something.
But it doesn't let you go, I want to bind all the things that are on E and F to F and all the things that are on F to E.
That would be sensible, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So I try and bind something to F. Oh no, you can't do that anymore. I'm like,
yeah.
Well, what?
So what's happened to Esme? I haven't seen her online games like days.
She was online last night with us. What were we playing last night?
She's not played RDO for a long time.
A week. She was with us last week.
It's a long time.
We haven't played RDO for a while.
A week.
I mean, I've logged on every single day just to do one daily and then logged off basically.
What did we play last night? Oh, Transport Tycoon. Yeah, SVA was there for Transport Tycoon. And tomorrow is Friday?
Yep.
So you said I'm still in second place, but I noticed you'd only done 6 years worth of gameplay.
No, we're up to 1980, I think. And you're in second place on the company rating. Because basically you managed to get quite a good setup at the start, and you haven't ballsed it up like the rest of us. It's me and Shalko didn't know how to automatically upgrade buses. So he was running old buses.
Automatically upgraded everything. I was in 1976 running a steam train.
But Esmia had upgraded her buses, so they were expensive to run. But because Schalke hadn't, all Esmia buses were queuing up behind Schalke's ones. And
they kept on breaking down.
Yeah, our one, we were suffering from stuff breaking down. Andy managed to crash our plane. Max spent a fortune on a mountain bypass. So basically, in our own ways, everyone's bollocksed it up in one way or another, apart from you, who got it right at the start, and you haven't bollocksed it up. I also paid off your loan because I'm like that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, he hasn't logged back on, so...
Train!
Yeah, let's not get on the train, because last time we got on a train, we sat there for an hour doing absolutely nothing.
What's wrong with having steam trains? They do have steam trains in 2021, you know.
What's that?
I don't think there are any passenger steam trains. There are only show trains there.
What?
There aren't any regular passenger trains.
Yes, there are.
Where?
Bluebell Railway?
That's not a real railway.
Yes, it is.
They're not commercial railways, are they?
Yeah,
they're
show
there
railways.
Excuse me, there are real steam commercial railways still going.
I think there is one or two, and they're mostly semi-commercial rather than fully commercial.
Oh yeah, they have to adhere to the same rules as the commercial ones.
My camp has just disappeared.
But I mean, I happen to live next to the oldest railway line in the world. Bizarrely enough, it's the oldest railway station and line, and it's still being used. Very weirdly.
Why are there two blue stars, by the way? on the map? Sorry.
One of them.
I've stuck up for the wrong people. This isn't like our posse. This is just random people.
Hey,
I'm really confused.
Yeah,
I know it's meant to be here, right?
Yeah.
What?
But isn't the Bluebell Railway I say a show railway?
Yeah.
It's a tourist attraction. It doesn't go anywhere,
Yes.
does it?
I don't know. They were trying to. There were quite a few railways where they were trying to reconnect the railways up to main line and run a service of some kind. I can't remember if that was Bluebell or it was a different one, but they're these steam trains. They are. That's a dark blue, and that is somebody else's posse.
There is some fuckery afoot.
Yes.
Because my camp's disappeared, which we can't carry on. So I'm wondering whether or not what we. Posse. Let's have a look.
A large camp the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I bet.
For this reason.
Large camp. Let's see if I'm up to just see if I can select it from the same place that we're in already. See what happens.
But yeah, I meant no commercial ones, like
fully commercial.
Yeah, like
no volunteers.
These exist for because I want to go on a steam train, not because I want to go to what's at the other end of the railway line.
Oh right. Well, there are some of that.
Yeah.
There are some that still go that you do. I want to go to what's at the other end of the railway line.
No, this is fucked up.
There's the
Right.
funicular in Linton.
Guys, what I'm going to do is go and click on the online thing and go to my camp, and then I reckon you guys should just join on me. It's probably the easiest way to do it, and then we can do stuff from there. Because something's really gone wrong. I've never seen a camp disappear like that, and I definitely had a large camp. And it was on the map until I ran to the area, and then it disappeared.
Oh wow! So they banned steam trains. Steam trains were banned in 1963. No, hold on, they were banned
for what?
They were banned. Yeah, they were banned because they were banned because otherwise people would still use steam trains rather than diesel.
What's the downside of using steam?
It's really diesel's not good for the environment, but steam is really bad for the environment.
Oh, what's the point of the coal?
It's not the steam, it's the coal.
It's not steam, yeah, but steam trains. But yeah, steam trains were banned in
really
63. Apart from the Flying Scotsman, was the only train allowed to run on the British networks, and then the ban was lifted in 1971. And they're run as show runs. Basically, you get on it and then you see it. But sometimes
Orient Express still goes.
The what? Sorry.
The Orient Express.
Ooh, that's a good point. That is actually a fully commercial railway. I mean, it's a luxury, but it is a commercial railway, not a novelty railway. In the same way that a Ferrari is a real car, not a novelty car.
Or are you planning on quick travelling or something?
I'm trying to sort this out because I just literally clicked on the online thing and clicked on my camp and it teleported me somewhere.
Venice Simplon.
But it wasn't.
Does Victoria to Venice at least. And it would come in. I worked in Victoria Station, and every so often I'd go in, and there'd be a steam train sitting there chunking out smoke in the middle of Victoria Station.
Cool.
I'm really broken here. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect completely and reconnect.
So where did it? I'm confused because obviously you can't just go across the. You know, how's it get down to Venice?
Oh, I'm afraid the Orient Express stopped running in 2009.
Not yet how it gets to Venice, actually. No, search Venice Simplon.
Yeah, hold on, but the Orient Express specifically stopped running in 2009.
Okay, well, you said steam trains, not continually running steam trains.
But it's just basically we don't have the Orient Express is quite recent. I mean, 11 years is not that long ago. But yeah, they no longer do that. It's now just a very boring Austrian railway. Basically.
No, it's not. Search Venice Simplon.
No, I think.
Do you mean the Strasbourg-Vienna Orient Express?
No, Venice Simplon.
Is pictures. A private luxury train service from London to Venice.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a diesel train. So do you want a picture of the train?
It does have a steam train.
No.
Yes, it does.
No.
Fine. Let me find from Google Photos. A photo.
Well, they have steam trains that run not frequently, but as a novelty, like once in a blue moon through London.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Venice Simple Line always starts in Victoria with a steam train.
Oh, do they swap locomotives?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, it doesn't list.
If nothing else, they're not going to run a steam train the whole way without stopping. Just run out.
Run out of go.
Run out of go.
It's really dodgy. So I've just joined multiple times and my camp is gone. Let's see if I can just move it somewhere.
Did somebody blow it down? Did they huff and they puff?
Don't know. I actually don't know what's happened.
Players can
Set
take
camp
offensive
location.
action.
Here,
Did the creeper blow it up?
I think so.
Yeah. So
Right, now my camp is back. Okay, now
so-
let's make it a large camp.
So Rob, that is one of the trains that has pulled it in the UK, and which is definitely a steam train. And then there's that one, which is definitely not a steam train. So I think they just bolt different stuff onto it, and you pay to go on the train you want to go on, essentially, and run different ones.
Didn't hear any of that because I went to go and open the door. My wife said, "I'm outside. Let me in." I'll go, and she's not there.
God, she's not real.
Who gave birth to my son?
Alright, that's...
Yeah,
That's a bit
basically, that particular run
Join on me.
has many different locomotives on it. So depending on which day you go is which locomotive you'll get. So sometimes it's a steam train and they're beautiful, and sometimes it's a Floss 47. Sorry, I mean a whatever they're called in reality.
Let me see if I can find a picture of it that I took. That should be it.
So I'm just running back to the camp now. Yeah, it definitely did something weird. I had to change the size of the camp to a small one and then put it back again, and then it reappeared.
I ate all my Pringles.
Does that mean you get 7 days free Xbox Game Pass?
I don't think they actually give a shit if you eat the Pringles or not, just as long as you've got the box.
No, I think they double check, don't they? That's the way it works, right?
Oh yes,
Right.
Mr. Pringles will come around and just after lick the bottom of the Pringles barrel to make sure it's empty. That's what happens.
Okay.
Come in, Mr. Pringles, lick away.
Oh, I know someone who did.
It's not. To be fair, that's not a phrase you hear every day, Adam.
So, Matt, I wonder wherever this sentence is going. You know someone who licked the bottom of a Pringles barrel? You know
No.
someone who licked Mr. Pringles? You know
No.
Mr. Pringles?
No.
Okay. This all looks like it's safe. You may continue with your sentence.
A friend of mine's daughter.
Oh God.
It's clean. A friend of mine's daughter, which is much cleaner than when I'm. Oh well, he's still alive.
She's much cleaner than what?
He's still alive. This chap who just timed out. A stranger.
I
Who's
think-
tied up a being stranger?
Guys,
Does
you
he
can
have
go.
bounty?
If you're not in the posse, join on me again.
So, how old is this daughter?
I don't know. 8.
Right.
9?
Okay. Is she
No,
single?
that's mine.
Oh, that'd be disgusting. Of course she's single. She's 8, 9. I don't know.
Oh,
I
you
don't know, I
very-
don't know how she's.
The correct.
That's not the point.
It
That's
should
not
go.
the point.
It
Stop
should
being
go.
sick.
All right, it should go. How old is she? Is she single? You go. She's 8, and you go. That doesn't answer the question. But you ruined it by answering the question. Anyway, so your friend's daughter, who's 8.
Anyway, it's funny when it's heard first person by the
Okay.
person that actually told the story, which is her dad. She likes Pringles, so but not. I don't know. For some reason, she was licking them rather than eating them. And she licked all the flavour off and put them back in the box.
Oh no.
What?
And then, no, it's worse than that. And then, how do I release the stranger? from his
Wait,
bonds
wait,
on
hold on. And then her dad didn't know, got them, complained there was no
No,
flavour, and sent it back to
no.
Pringles. Oh.
No, her uncle got hold of them.
Oh.
And then ate them and went, oh, these are plain. But yeah, she licked all the flavour off them earlier.
Yes, Ajax didn't like crisps, but he did like to lick crisps, just leaving you with a saltless, soggy crisp.
Yeah, Tom likes the salt ones. I can't
Right,
release
who are we
the
waiting for at
stranger.
the posse? Because we're waiting for people to get in. Oh wow, that's just...
I can't find
Okay.
the button how to pass here.
Oh,
J or L or something?
it's L.
L.
Side dog bandits. And then it's processing join.
Max has joined.
Drop tables and all that sort of stuff.
Drop tables and all that kind of stuff. What?
Yeah. It says processing join.
Okay.
The Simpsons.
This is more of a union.
Right. Outer join or inner join?
Oh, wait, Rob sent me a photograph. So that could be a steam train, Rob. Or, equally, it could just be a normal train that's on fire.
It literally is a train that's on fire.
I guess that is true.
Right.
Oh, is it?
Are we all in?
Golden? No, is it Golden Arrow?
Are we all in? Are we all ready?
I am.
I'm just stuffing my face with stew. I need more
Right,
stew.
we are going. Yeah, okay. Go grab some stew.
Wait, is Stu in our posse?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stewie Griffin.
Quill.
Cool whip.
Whip. So yeah, for me, I get the soup and I eat it with the right trigger. I eat it with the right trigger. I eat it with the right trigger, and then if I'm not paying attention, the ball clips my hat, and then I just start shooting because that's what the button is.
There's some
You know,
fuckery
you
going
can
on there.
hold it to eat rather than just trigger.
Does Stu rebuild or did you make it?
I remade it. I made it. Yeah.
Why does it look like tar? Have we got tar soup?
I mean, you weren't complaining the first time you ate it.
Yeah, but
Right, come on then.
when I
All the
went
fat
Someone
spreads
else-
as well.
Someone else can get on the horse.
when I went
On the horse.
for a poo, it came out the same as it went in.
What, brown and
Just
Sticky?
like tar.
don't eat green food colouring.
Noted. What for breakfast? What's for breakfast, honey? Food.
No. I got hello. I got given these like Christmas tree novelty things, and they were like roast Christmas covered in green things. I'm like, Christmas trees was very nice. Unfortunately, they were green, very green.
The one I've heard about is what is it? It's if you hate someone, basically buy them. Is it the Haribo sours?
The
love
Haribo,
that.
the vegetarian Haribo is
Yes. They do a
No.
number on you. What's happening here?
Make-
No,
Straight
vegetarian sweets is always a bad idea.
Yeah. But surely you've got to eat a lot of them to get that laxative effect.
Oh,
You
no.
can't just go,
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to eat 2 and I've got the
That's-
laxatives.
that's
If
still
you
rubbish.
look on Amazon and look for the Haribo vegetarians and just look at the reviews, they are absolutely hilarious. There are
Yeah.
some stories on this.
It's
honestly
not the vegetarian; it's the sugar-free part of it.
Yeah.
It uses sorbitol. So, if you buy something like lactulose, like a laxative, that's sorbitol. It uses a lot of sorbitol in it.
Yeah.
So, actually, it was back at Airtel. Do you not remember when Smints came out? Everyone like,
enemies.
these are great.
I used to love
yeah.
Smints.
If you eat too
Guys,
many
people behind me, kill them.
one gets sminted.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, I've got some sugar-free ginger drops for VR. It's great, but if I have a couple, let's just say I feel that my stools are somewhat looser, and if I was to sit there and scoff them, I suspect I wouldn't be going anywhere else for a day.
Yeah.
There's
it's not fun.
sorbitol.
I've recently had that.
What's sorbitol? What's the other one?
Aspartame.
No,
Can you guys-
aspartame doesn't cause laxative.
Actually, kill these enemies.
Yeah,
I mean, I
alright.
just. I have to kill all of
It's
them.
one of the ones Polos use.
So I'm probably going to come join you.
Is that again?
Oh, it's that leaf one, is it? It's sucralose? No, that's not right.
No, sorbitol definitely is, and there's another one that can also cause the same sort of thing.
I don't know whether it's strong, but xylitol might have some effect to that reaction.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to jump onto your horse.
Probably the other side. Do you want me to stop so you can get on?
Yeah, sorry, I'll just jump on.
You're just just riding alongside, just jumping.
So
Right, while you're doing that, I want to. Damn it! I want to.
Wait, wrong button. What the fuck
Oh,
is
fine.
it doing?
Here you
Why's
go.
the train stopped?
It's
Oh,
locked
because
down.
there's a station. There's a station. Where are we going? Oh, over there.
Wait, sorry, it's locked down. Where am I going anyway? Dora. Stop that! You
No,
know
no.
that's naughty. Dora's eating reggae sauce. That's not right anyway.
Oh, it burns! It burns! Let me know if she licks your face later on. If she licks your face later on.
I feel like
Right.
this is a.
Reggae
direction.
sauce. I mean, is it on the floor? Is it spilt? Or is it
no,
like I've got the bottle and I'm drinking it? You know.
No, yeah, I just sort of squirt a bit in when I have a regular
That's what
gay
Adam does.
addiction. No,
Enemies behind us.
I Good, I'm standing up. This ain't gonna go wrong, is it? I had a fried egg sandwich earlier, and the plate is just there, and it's just got a little bit of red reggae sauce on it.
Or she's cleaning the plate for you.
No, she's not. She's not allowed, and she knows it. Because I said, Dora, and she just sort of hunched down rather than stopped. Like, and maybe I can get away with it.
You're not here to stop me.
I'm literally here to stop her.
Yeah.
Oh,
My cat has a habit of licking out the kids' bowls when they've left milk behind in their cereal. I'm like,
oh,
but
yeah.
you know you're not supposed to have this. It makes you have the runs. And the
Yes.
cat's like, yeah, I don't care. And so far,
Never make
I've
that
not
noise
seen
again.
a correlation between him having milk and him having the runs.
It depends on the milk, and not all cats are sensitive to it.
Blue milk, blue salt. So 4% fat.
It's the colour. I don't like the dye.
Don't drink blue milk. That's right, definitely wrong.
How much do we get for this, Sam?
Oh, provisions parcel.
1,000 trader points. Ammo
500
parcel.
1,000
XP.
7,500 cents. Fuck me.
Thanks for the offer.
Oh no.
Adam wants me to peg him.
Pardon?
Adam wants to be pegged.
And also, why the hell has it just put me at the end of the pier?
That's where mine was. Wait, I'll come to you with your horse. Where are you? At the edge of the pier.
Yeah.
Damn it. The horse refused to jump in the water. Fucking horse.
I can very easily stop you from
Where
using
are
Patsy.
you?
Here. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bonk.
Deserves you fucking right.
Oh, I need to wear a helmet when I'm on a horse. That's dangerous.
Great.
Don't they like wear helmets in some horse sport activities?
You should wear a helmet. Horse riding is an extremely dangerous sport. As I said, fun fact, more people die from horse riding every weekend than ecstasy. Horse riding is really dangerous. You go quite quickly, you don't wear much protective gear, and if you come off, you're going to be dead. So,
And you can't
At
trust
least
the horse
breaking
dealer either.
bones.
Crushed.
you can't what, sorry Rob? Can't blame your horse dealer. So if you jump, you can smack our head on the banister thing. Wait, whose horse am I on? What are you doing, Rob? Run.
Trying to jump up.
Now jump. And keep going, jump. Now, on the way in, you can jump, and then you can knock us both off the horse by clipping us on the ceiling.
By the way, I'm heading back to the camp. Then I can grab another one of those missions.
Rob and
So
I
how much
are
do you
really
guys
bad
get?
at
75?
jackass.
Do you get?
7,500, yeah.
It's not too bad.
Why is he terrible at this?
Oh dear.
Oh, fuck.
Patsy, no!
Witness, quick! Oh, they've gone straight into the
No, Sheriff, get over here.
Why did I have to accidentally murder
Right,
that
the
guy?
evidence.
I don't think you murdered him, did you?
Well,
You're like,
the
oh,
galloped
shame.
into him at speed.
Well, next time take better care not to murder anybody by accident.
Well, I think the important point was you may have murdered him, but Max has stolen the corpse. Chuck it
Habeas corpus.
chuck it in the water.
Oh, right, on the end of the pier.
Anyway, I'm wanted, so
Someone's poisoned the water hole.
What with this?
Somebody's pawing in the watering hole.
What with this corpse?
who's
Yeah.
doing that voice, Mr. Hanky?
Howdy ho!
Oh, damn it, I couldn't
Oh
throw
my
him.
god.
Wait, Max.
I'm too weak to throw him.
No, you're not. You can do it.
How do I? Hold on, let me just. Can I? Hop.
Just put it under that person.
Oh, there we go! Over the side he
Oh,
goes.
man, you could have put it on that person's broom. Max, get my horse.
Why has it changed from witness in white to witness in red?
Get my
Just
horse.
murder.
I want to try something.
It's already dead.
No, I want to try something.
Wanted.
I want to try something with you. But I got points for trampling.
Pardon.
Oh, sorry, sir.
He's back onto pegging again now, isn't he?
Yeah, wanted. I'm an outlaw. Oh no!
There's some police coming.
Just put my arms around you.
Wasn't me.
Oh, you can't jump when you're. Wait, what's jump? Oh fuck! Sorry, sir. What's jump?
I did X, I think.
Yeah.
I've managed it before, but
Bounty 10 cents. Wow, they're like, oh, gotta hold on, I must get 10 cents.
It's alright, I've got it now, Rob. I've got it. Get back on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stop killing people. No.
I'm waiting for you guys to get here.
That's really weird.
I'm hiding in the jail.
Get on the horse. Oh, they'll never look.
Get me in jail.
They'll never look for you there.
No, I've got an armor plated room. Oh no.
Oh my god, I've got fire arrows.
Yeah, it won't let me do it. I think it was a timing issue. It's not.
I've done it before, not the ceiling, but I've done it leapt off here before.
Yeah, see.
So I picked a dead body up and I shoved it in the river and I got done for.
For what? What is it? What crime do you think are you arguing you haven't committed here?
I'm just chucking a dead body in the river. It's fine. I didn't kill him.
Yes.
Disposing of the corpse.
I'm not sure you're allowed to touch a corpse.
No.
Wait, this
Not
guy's
in that way.
Wait, this guy's got
Not
a flat.
allowed to interfere with the corpse.
This guy's got a flat cap on. Oh, sorry.
Damn.
This is a new horse. I've just washed it and I can't control it properly.
Okay, good reading, is it there?
I don't want to say this guy's
Oh
suspicious or
my
anything,
God.
but this guy isn't going as fast as he could on his horse.
Efficiency.
Is that efficient?
I just shot a boar with a fire arrow. He then ran into a forest on fire and has now set the forest on fire.
You set the forest on fire.
Nitro Express.
Definitely the
that
boar.
sounds-
Can I have a go
Good
on your...
boy.
No, don't steal it! Oh, you stupid man! I'm sorry, I didn't know that's what it would do. I'm not a horse
You guys
thief.
still over there? I'm waiting.
I thought
Come on, hurry up, get over.
I thought I would get on the back and cuddle you. I'm sorry. Oh, wrong button. Right, where are we going?
Camp. Still.
Ayo Silver! There's a
Away.
there's a smoky thing here. Like a smoky plume.
Is that a clap?
Is that the clap?
A cloud.
Cloud.
Oh, no, it's a fire.
Death aid.
Oh, wow, look at the clouds.
They're pretty.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a gang setup. It's a gang outpost, isn't it?
Bang bang.
There's another one over there. There's a few of them.
So what happens if someone falls off their horse and you claim it? That's stealing it. But what?
Yeah.
How is it?
Well,
They
like
don't need it anymore. They're dead. I want it.
That's
No,
how it
horse
works,
race.
isn't it?
Horse race.
Wait, hold on. I think this guy owes me money.
I just.
Excuse me. I think this guy must owe me money. His name's Lannister09, and a Lannister always pays his debts. Oh my god, I like your tiny cape. I've got a cape like it. Oh, he's leaving.
There's some red dots over here. Do we need to kill them?
Malcolm, what
Yeah,
are
let's kill him.
What are we doing?
As I said, you need to come to the camp.
I'm
But
trying to.
Well,
you
he's
didn't put a waypoint in.
Wait,
and
wait.
I don't know which way to go.
No, I don't think he can set
can't-
waypoints. That's GTA you're thinking of.
I can normally, but I'm at the camp, so I don't think I have to run slightly away from it.
Or just set a waypoint slightly away from it. Yeah, I've got a mission to take out bandits. Oh, I
Yeah,
think
can you guys see that now?
Yes,
Yeah, so if we take out the bandits,
I found somebody else's
Right.
camp.
they're shooting at someone as well.
Yeah, that's just the random bandit thing to come up.
Apparently you can't ride up a river. Just, there you go. You will tip it.
Malcolm, you probably want to come to us and then guide us there because Rob is just trying to murder everything.
Free. I don't all the things.
Why is this guy getting on my horse? This is weird.
Have you turned it?
You have to, because you've saved him.
Oh,
Get off my horse, AI!
did spend quite a while trying to kill him. Take stranger to Thieves Landing. That's a long way, mate. Get off.
Ah,
I need to give this guy a lift to Thieves Landing.
you don't have to. You can just punch him in the face.
Think you give me money if I give me a lift?
Who knows?
Well, my guy is really. Oh no.
Wait, there's a horse and carriage here. Let's just have this.
Oops. There's a gun.
Does anyone want a lift? Beep beep.
Dibs. Eat.
Stop.
Oh, wild mint.
Please do not eat the horse, Max. Thank you.
Eat wild mint. I'm just gonna pick,
Nom
pick, the,
nom.
horse, pick the mint where the horse has been doing poo.
Don't eat the poo mint.
How do I get on?
Why? Oh, whatever. To get on. Try
I
getting on the
don't
back.
see the. I'm doing this to prompt me again. Here's the thing.
That'll do.
How do I want to get on the front? Oh, there we go. I just jumped it and went, oh, okay, you want to sit down? Yeah. I'll be shotgun. Literally. No, that's not a shotgun.
I am running
That one's
towards
a
you guys.
So we've Rob killed everyone. Now he's just ventured off. So basically, some guy said, "Can you take me to the middle of nowhere on your horse?" And Rob's like, "Yeah, right then," and just fucked off with some bloke he found in the forest.
More pegging.
Hey,
I
let's
think
He
Rob
won't
looks
get
at-
off my
let's do
horse.
gas.
Oh my god!
He's landing.
I think Rob looked at him and went, "You've got a pretty mouth." That's why he said yes.
no, my
Oh
horse!
my!
Oh, run the horse over with your cart.
I'm
Trying to do donuts.
Oh no, horses!
Let's do it 4x4, you know?
No, I will set you on fire. All right, that's it. You're getting set on fire.
The horse. It's weird. I'm getting I'm weirdly juddering around.
Revive the horse. What have you done?
Well, let's do it. That'll be long.
Are you getting on or not?
Well, if you stop, I might.
Oh, that's so funny. Swap reins. Oh, we can swap reins now. Why can't I swap reins now?
Oh, because I was pressing the wrong button. Give me the reins back.
Oh.
Because you're in charge,
Yeah.
and that will
You
go
killed
wrong.
my horse.
Did not kill your. No, I didn't kill your
You
horse.
did.
No. So you kill your horse, I get told off.
Just run it over a little bit. I'm just going to go for some snacks.
Yeah, I just ran it over a little bit. See, he
A
gets
little
it.
bit. Just lightly trampled.
Where are you going? Because this is not.
I'm following the
right.
red line.
What?
Oh, then my physics happen. I'm going to. Well, where is the camp? Yeah, up
Yeah,
here.
but why? Yeah, but so you're going to the camp, are you, with this person that you
No,
need to
no,
take
no,
somewhere
no, no.
else?
That's Rob. Rob fucks off with some guy he found in the forest.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
no.
that's why. You're doing.
Oh shit. Okay.
Right.
Well, this has all gone tits up, isn't it?
Right. Thank you. Scrolling lag. Come on.
It didn't
Just
let
steal my
me
horse.
try to leave
No,
the
it's my
bison.
horse.
It's my horse. At least let me get on the back.
No, it's my horse.
What happened to your other horse? Oh, why didn't you let me on the
That's
back
why
of
you
your
can't
horse?
get on. Because I changed it. Because you said, "What's happened to your horse?"
I can leave the posse and then steal the horse.
Try.
It's not hard, is it? In fact, sometimes it's hard not to steal the horse. But yeah, the horse and
Alright.
carriage I nicked was part of the quest, unfortunately. So that's
We are
what
going there. This is where we're going. Also, more fire arrows.
Just get normal arrows and set them on fire.
Don't think you can.
Follow me for other combat tips. Rob, is the
What's
Venice
those?
Simplon Orient Express logo just literally the fucking Pizza Express logo? Train! Oh my god!
I'm going to have to check that.
Why am I standing on my own?
Rob completed
You don't
the
pay
mission.
attention, do you?
He wasn't here.
It's the same. It's the same 1920s style, isn't it?
Rob completed the mission, and when he did so, the horse and carriage phased out of its very existence.
Oh,
Well done.
wait.
Is that your horse? Wait, stop.
I think there's no room because of the skin.
I'll fix that.
You fuck. I can't get on your horse, and you've stolen mine.
Yeah.
Did you want that bison belt? Bison belt?
I don't know. I guess
You don't
can
know.
ride.
It's a shame I can't pick the bison up and put it on the back of my horse.
What did the buffalo say as he left for work?
Why the fuck am I going to work? I'm a buffalo.
Bye, son.
Oh.
I have something I think you'd be interested in.
Next time you want some peace and quiet, tell that joke.
The gunman said, "Hi, Mark."
That's a good one. I like that.
What's that?
The con man said, "Hi, Mark."
Oh. Honestly, I know quite a few people called Mark.
Right. Let's do another delivery mission then.
Wait, this man's
Good
playing.
money.
This man is playing the racist thing. It's weird. It's called. It's actually called a Jew harp. It's also known as a mouth harp, but it's called a Jew harp, which does sound like some weird racial insult, but it's not. That's just what they're called.
Yeah.
Why are they called that?
I guess because Jewish people would play them. But like for me, Jewish people are very serious people with serious hats and serious curls and serious religious discussions. They don't go bing dang boing boing.
No,
boing,
now you're
boing,
getting
bing, bang,
confused.
boing.
Now you're getting confused with the Amish.
No, or Hadzik or Orthodox Jews, black hats, curly hair, beards, very
okay.
religious. Lots of discussion on the not the Quran. What's that book? I
Old
forgot.
Testament.
No,
Think about
okay.
any book.
It's
Harry Potter.
It's
Torah.
Harry Potter. Torah. Thank you.
Torah.
That's the one.
First 5 Bibles.
My brain was going
Bible,
Torah,
Pentateuch.
Torah, Torah. I went no, Adam, that's
Pen-
not right.
The Pentateuch's the first 5.
But my point is, I don't associate with noises that go bing bang boing boing bing bang boing like a springy spring. It just makes me think of like Jewish rabbis bouncing around.
I thought it was called a Jaws harp. Is that like a
it's
It is
PC
also
version of
called
it?
the Jaws hub.
Yeah.
Is it a safe? Well, that's a PC version of that.
No, it's
No,
just,
it's a different name.
yeah.
Because the one thing that struck me, right, this is really shows how old I am. When I was at school, you pick up a penny or 2p or something. They're like, oh, Jew, Jew. I'm like, are they talking? I didn't have a clue what there was a racist there. I wasn't racist, I wasn't a Jew, but they were going Jew, Jew, and I was like, are they saying Jew as in DEW? As in, I didn't really get what they were saying. Why are you saying that?
It's a thing that comes from our parents. I mean, my mum would say to be
Shaq
careful,
was killing his horse, by the way.
Yeah, to be
his
careful.
head is not touching the ground.
but to be careful with your money is to be a bit Jewish. And I don't know where it came from.
Or Scottish?
From her.
Or Scottish
Yeah, Scottish.
in
Yeah,
type.
yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Never heard that.
You never.
What, Scots type?
Wait. Hold on.
What country have you lived in?
As the old joke goes, the Englishman was very pleased that the price of the petrol had come down. Oh, said the Scotsman, I'm happy too. But you don't own a car. No, but I have a lighter.
Are they run on petrol too?
Okay, yes. What the fuck? My horse just teleported forward and just shot me off.
Well, you'll have a good laugh about this one.
You
then.
guys are not anywhere near me really.
No, we're trying to find our way to the waypoint.
Rival traders can now steal the goods.
Rob,
Stop that from happening.
Wait, Rob, killed my horse. Wait for me.
What?
Stop.
No.
Yes, I'm
Stop off.
running.
I'm carrying a bison skin, and I don't want you taking it off the back of my horse.
No,
You never did for me, Adam. I don't mind.
I did mention this before. We were asked to write a saying on the board, and I wrote "Give the devil his due," but being
JW.
I thought that was the saying. I didn't know what it meant. I just knew it was a saying, and the teacher's like, "No, DUE." I'm like, ah.
Love it.
Well, how would I know? I'd only
Makes
ever
a
heard
bit
it
more
said.
sense that way.
Yeah, true.
Just casual human sacrifice.
Yeah. Anyway, so this will make you laugh. Question came into the help desk today: how to make the software that our company makes.
Boom, boom.
No, how to make that software that our company makes work over a GSM modem when they lose 5 or 6 pings every sort of frequently, and not have it completely spack out. I'm like, yeah, what? that much data loss and that much crappy connectivity, and you're going, can we make it work, please? I'm like,
it should.
How about you go and put a proper landline in?
I mean, it should work regardless of the connectivity. Like the whole point of the higher level, like TCP, is you go, this packet will get through eventually. It might take a second or 10 seconds.
See, there's a problem.
But then it takes 30 seconds and you time out.
There's a problem.
Right.
We don't use TCP.
What do you use? Your own home
UDP.
roll. But do you not?
Yes, home roll protocol.
But you don't have reliable UDP that goes, oh, this packet did arrive, I should resend it.
Yes. Well, it's I don't know quite how to describe it, but the point is that it's not going to cope with 6 seconds of packet loss. It will just go, the system's dead. Have some alarms.
Yeah, Kohaka, most things time
Psycho.
out. But when you write the software yourself, you can set that timeout.
Oh yeah, there is a control on it, but it's just I just don't want to. I'm like, why is it so shit? Why isn't this still a contained network?
I think the response there is your internet connection does not hit our minimum requirements for our software. So
yeah,
I mean, what kind of software is it?
Sir, it's I've sold this system. How do I make it work? I'm like,
That's a little bit like saying, I've sold this car, how do I make it work? You go to the petrol station and you buy petrol instead of
it's more like I've sold my colleagues sold somebody a, I don't know, MG Metro, and it'll only go, it won't go off road. How do you make it go off road? You're like, what? Well, it's kind of like that. It's complete. It does work.
I've bought a car, right, that doesn't go. You need to put petrol in it. I've only got diesel. How do I make it work?
You go buy petrol.
Get petrol, yeah.
Get some petrol, yeah. Well, that's why I'm letting them stew for a bit, because I'm thinking that's a stupid question. And also...
Stupid question.
Well, where are they? Are they in England?
No.
Ah.
I think it's one of these...
And what kind of establishment are they in? Because
the problem is,
I've been working in places that don't have a choice about their connectivity. They can't necessarily get a better connection.
Well, I think
so they go on 3G because it's the best they can get.
Like TAD
or
Esmea.
The problem is there is no electric. Well, must be electric. There's no. They're relying on mobile networks. I'm like, what? Why do you have a mobile network?
Because their area doesn't have infrastructure.
Yeah, like where my mum.
Yeah.
Right, you've been to Dave. Wait, you've been to Dave's house. My mum lives slightly more rural than that. My mum doesn't have internet connection and can't get it. Well, she can get not DSL. What's the one? Fucking dial up. Yeah, dial. No. Dial up. She can get. That's it.
Right.
For her, mobile would be far better than dial up. Dial up would be reliable if anybody offered dial up, but wouldn't be fast. But 5G networks are supremely good. Really.
Who's driving the cart, by the way? I'm following.
Malcolm, I think.
Sorry, sir. Yeah, I'm in the car.
Oh, okay.
Following the road.
I'm hoping this is the right way.
I mean...
It's the right way according to the yellow line.
Yeah.
So does anybody know this game, how the payout is if you want to be an asshole about these deliveries?
People, if you're a trader, you can actually see other people doing trade missions, and you can go hunt them down if they're in range.
How much do you get, or is it next to nothing? Like
what you do is you kill them, steal the cart, and then deliver it. All the reward, whatever they've got in their cart.
Let me get on the cart.
Yeah, I mean that would be my suggestion, Kohaka. If you have to take wireless, you have to. I mean, there are many situations where that is your only option. Don't just run it off a whacking great powered antenna. Don't just run it off a little thing. Run it off a big antenna. No line of sight.
Line of sight bad or good?
Line of sight.
Kill all the people shooting.
No. You have to have line of sight. Like, make sure you have line of sight. Yeah, stick the antenna up on the chimney. Make sure it's a active antenna, not a passive one.
What is an active antenna?
With a signal booster on it. So you actually amplify the signal on the antenna.
Hello.
Hello. I don't know what's going on. There's red dots here.
Kill him. If it's a red dot, kill it.
Oh, okay. Oh God! I've just shot an Indian woman in the face. Jesus Christ, Malcolm.
Wow.
How could you?
That's a thing.
Shoot people in the face.
No, Indian ladies have. What are the red dots called? Not saris. There's a name for it.
Sari is a dress type thing.
Yes,
Alexa, what's the red dot on an Indian lady called? She know.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Oh.
it's not called flange. Yeah, that one.
On target.
I would
Yeah,
know.
sorry.
Or Bindu.
I have so many racist jokes I've had about those. At least one or two.
Did you hear that?
It was... Did I hear what?
Go loot all the bodies.
Bindi or Bindu.
Bindi,
Oh.
that's it. As in Bindi badge.
Really?
Did you? No,
Bindi badge?
from yeah, it's a. Oh, was it?
A dwarf.
Onion-based curry dish, I think. They were.
In
They were from the Bindi badge empire. If you've not seen Red Dwarf, none of this will make any sense whatsoever. But Lister was super into curry.
Are we ready for me to hand this in?
I'm going around him a cuddle. Get him off! Get him off!
Oh, by the way, sometimes it names things, and these are just labelled enemy.
An enemy.
So, let me get this right. You just turned up and sold stuff, and there's like a pile of 15 corpses around, and they're like, yeah, cool, no problem. Rather than fuck off. Just whoever you are. Leave me
Take
alone.
your murdering ways away.
Go murder someone else.
So,
James back.
further to a previous discussion I had, I have bought a new television.
Not another one.
I've had to. My one's fucked. It's dying.
Not another one.
But
Mr. Iron about 8 televisions.
yeah, but one of them's dead, and I can't just go right now. I'm down one. I use that one a lot.
I use it as a monitor, you mean?
Oh yeah, I don't use a television. That'd be weird. But
Who watches television in 2021?
Yeah.
it's a British television. It's the only British manufacturer of televisions, and I was like, ooh. Apparently,
Alba.
no, Seal, Ceel.
Oh.
And it's really apparently it's really basically the top reviewed one is the Samsung frame, which is really expensive but looks like a picture frame, and it's beautiful. But I'm not paying.
I literally saw one of those through the window of somebody's house this evening.
I'm
Never
not-
seen one like that before.
I'm not paying 500 quid upwards for a 32-inch screen. But the Seal one, it looks really good. It's got Android TV on board, good reviews, good picture, nice and cheap. So I'm like, ow. So yeah, I've got a British television. Ah, in your face, Brexit. What are my other screens? HP. Actually, I've got 3 HP screens. I've just realised.
Can I help you? Oh, please don't tell me you've come a robbing. Haven't got the time. Or you're just looking for work.
No.
Tell
I've
her
got
to come
aces
and
for-
Robin.
Ain't you?
You've got 3 hit points.
We're trying to get packed up. My father wants to go on a trip. Avoid the illness plaguing the county.
Just wear a mask. Don't go out. It's fine.
His life.
Oh, sorry.
At least that's the way he tells it.
I just got that.
Now this. Mabel, please have
Adam,
all
you got
the
3 hit
misses
points.
And both the guns. Yes, Miss McFarlane. Sweet girl.
Is it 3 hit
McFarlane.
points?
You're a village idiot.
I can't tell.
Unkind to most idiots.
Miss McFarlane?
Yes, Amos?
The wagon. It's gone.
Is there a post office near here? There isn't, is there?
Did you steal the wagon,
We don't
Rob?
know. That's what gone means.
No.
It means that you cannot
I've
find
ordered some stuff to be delivered. I don't want to collect
Yeah,
it.
you assume that I did that.
These people say that they can't find a wagon.
Any clue as to where it might be?
I hate to tell-
I
I
suppose.
can't actually see.
I heard a man called Rob came and stole it.
He was riding through some nasty...
Rob?
That rascal,
Wow.
rascal.
Excuse me.
You could say he robbed it.
Get on with the milking.
Oh,
Yes, Miss McFarlane.
Ah, my
You
bison
wouldn't
skins
mind trying to find this
disappeared.
damn wagon, would you? I'll pay you handsomely. We're very short-handed right now.
I keep getting a skin randomly appear and disappear on the back of my horse.
Very much.
Why handsomely? Why paying someone handsomely? Why not paying someone ugly to mean not paying them very much? Excellent.
Just
No,
Huh?
compliment enough after you pay more than they're supposed to.
Malcolm,
Patsy.
let me get on you.
One sec.
Because handsome means
Do you want to mount
suitable
me?
or apt or clever.
Yes,
Or does it mean handsomely as in handsome cab?
That's a completely different word.
Good.
Is it?
Just to clear that up.
Oh, yeah. That's without. Yeah, sorry.
I was being facetious.
No, because I was like, handsome cab, that seems familiar. Then I realised it's not spelled like that, is it?
Yeah. Oh, look, rainbow! Hey, that's cool.
Where?
On the left there. On the right, sorry. On the right.
On the left, out on the right.
No.
On the right.
I don't see one.
Behind a big tree. Whoa!
Lightning.
There.
That's what happens if you tell people to look for rainbows while they're riding around.
Well, I can see it anyway. So, fuck you.
Yeah, the rainbows actually are correct in this game as well. Has to be raining, sun has to be out, has to have the right angle between the sun and the rainbow.
Is that cross of gold?
No, you say there's also no gay people. All of these things aren't true about rainbows.
Oh, there's the rainbow. What, Irish people?
Are you telling me they didn't have
There it
gay
is.
pride in the 1500s?
I don't think. Well, I don't know if they did. I'm
Well,
pretty
gay
sure they did.
shame.
But more
down there.
importantly, this isn't set in the 1500s. What the fuck?
I don't know the time period.
You're at 380 years out. No, I did mention this before. A friend of mine's, his little girl was. They were in the car together and they were out, and she saw her first rainbow. And she was, I'll say 4 or 5, and she didn't realise rainbows were real. She thought rainbows were like dragons or unicorns. They were a made-up thing. So she just started to sort of cry in happiness and point at the rainbow.
That's way more wholesome than I was expecting. I was half,
Oh, wow, double rainbow. Look at that.
I was half tempted
Somebody
to say,
wants to kill some of these guys instead of
is
talking
my
about
little girl
rainbows.
what they call their wife?
We can do both.
Yeah, I can do both. Well, I can't because you're in the way, but I'm trying. Oh, there's the rainbow, look. It's just there.
It's a double rainbow.
Framing the
Is it?
murder. Is it?
Oh, amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, well, you're welcome for killing all these people.
I have.
Murder, lollipops.
Someone grab the cart then.
Dibs.
Oh, I think you might be able to loot something on the back of the cart. Maybe. Maybe not.
Okay, it says get in the cart, which is great, but someone killed the horse. Rob.
Wrong cart, Adam?
Oh,
That definitely wasn't me.
That would explain it.
Is it an immortal horse?
How
That way.
strong do you reckon? Oh, how strong do you reckon the recoil on a gun would have to be to knock you off a horse?
So we had this.
Cannon.
We
Hold on.
literally went over this yesterday. Guns in
Did we?
reality do not.
Day
knock
before yesterday,
backwards.
No,
If you fire.
No,
if
See,
you were to
now you're
shoot-
talking about recoil.
No,
not
get
knockback.
off!
It's the same thing.
and not. Oh
It's
yeah.
literally-
No.
If I fire a gun, it
I know what you
pushes
mean,
me
but it's not the same
backwards.
thing.
It's the same
Force,
thing.
the force is
force-
the same.
it's
It's
actually-
the same level of.
It's actually a whole bunch less for the knockback because it's had to travel there.
The air doesn't slow it that much.
The air slows it enormously. It's an exponential curve, but it loses a lot of velocity.
It's one of those things, if you're firing a shotgun, you actually have to brace yourself to take the recoil, don't you? It'll throw you backwards more than the person it hits forwards.
A bit.
A bit, yeah.
bit.
I mean, if
If you hit a
you're
bird,
being an
whatever.
idiot, then yes. But if you're raced, then it's not like loads.
But when you see a film in a film, you see someone being blown backwards off a feet by a shotgun blast.
That's
No,
just special effects. isn't it?
absolutely not. Like not
Wire
even-
work. They call
not
it wire work, don't
It's
they?
when you see people on YouTube videos who don't know what they're doing, and it just punches them in the face,
Yeah.
which is amusing but not tragic.
Well,
it's tragic,
very
yeah.
tragic.
Tragedy, when the feeling's gone and you can't go well. There's your copyright strike for the night.
No, it's okay. You weren't in tune.
Oh, right. Good.
I am several hours into my biggest 3D print so far. Just keep an eye on it. How far?
That would be
we
you
go?
getting the copyright strike for illegal singing. I think you'll find.
6 hours.
Illegal singing.
6 hours.
Oh,
in,
yeah.
7 hours to go.
How dare you sing?
Actually, technically, you're not allowed to sing a song without rights.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, happy birthday. There's a bit of a
What?
thing about this. So to sing "Happy Birthday," you technically would have to pay royalties.
No, yeah.
Technically, like you can't.
Yeah, it's like
enforce
saying
it.
riding on the pavement, you get a £500 fine.
Well, you do if a policeman sees you.
Yeah. If the policeman actually gives a fuck to stop you and
Yeah.
do the paperwork.
But
That's probably right.
in theory, they won't. If they ask you to get off the pavement, you go, "No, I won't." That's when you get your fine.
Okay, I'm going to start a race series. I don't
I'm
know
gonna stop
exactly
you,
what's
innit,
going to
on a
happen.
bike.
We're going to see it. Hopefully, it'll actually let us join.
How
Doesn't
was
that apply to things like
Matchmaking.
murder?
Did you guys get
If
matchmaking?
a policeman tells you not to and you don't, that's when it's illegal.
Does it say matchmaking?
Max, see, if your argument is if I run away from the police, I can get away with it. You see, because you're asking for a whole heap of trouble at that point.
On a bike.
I imagine
As we
with
just said in
Wait,
Discord,
just
they've
'cause-
lost that. But happy birthday's back in public domain.
Just because you can get away with breaking the law does not mean that it's okay to break the law, or you're not going to get into trouble if they do catch you. What happens if you go?
Guys, are you loading, by the way?
Yeah, we're loading.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I mean, on my bike, my motorbike, if I were to cover up my
Concept, we're all red.
on my number plate, there is no way anything on this planet would catch me. That doesn't mean it's a good idea for me to try and get away with it.
What was she doing?
I'm just following. It says get. Someone's got a gun.
Oh, here's a
Ride through all the signal fires on your horse somehow, somewhere.
here's a fun philosophical thing that came up in a conversation with friends the other day. But it sounds really sociopathic. But
is it okay
if
to
you
murder someone if you're on a horse, if you're on a bike and get away with it?
no, is it okay to murder someone if they're asleep because they're not conscious?
What? No, it's still not okay to murder them if they don't.
No, I mean, in terms of the law, obviously not. But in terms of because the act to murder someone, the main reason it's wrong is because you're taking away someone's consciousness.
Well, yeah, but they're not. But they were going to wake up. You've taken away them waking up in the morning.
That's like stealing someone's car if they're not driving it right now.
Yeah, they're not using it. Can't be available. I'm confused.
Yeah, it's a YouTube content discussing such things.
Well, I guess the difference is they don't. They will eventually know that you've stolen their car. I guess.
I think the short answer is no, it's not okay, and I'm curious.
I'm not arguing that it is. I'm not arguing that it is.
I'm curious.
The long answer is also no, it's not okay.
But what answer you're like? Yeah, right. That's fine. As long as no one never notices, it's all right.
Welcome to the Dr. Shipman show.
Yeah, but it depends on why the killing is disruptive. If you could remake people easily, then the things would be there. But if you kill somebody,
there are whole
you have
websites dedicated to making people easily. I'll link you a few later.
Yeah, but it takes some years or something, and that's not trivial.
But you can crank out like 2 every 18 months. I mean, sometimes you get like a free one. Sometimes you go for a baby and you can get 4 or 5 free. So, you know, it's reasonably good odds. It's better than Pokemon, to be quite frank.
What, 18 months? Haven't you waited?
And even if replacement would be like remedy for having killed someone,
Open
time presses on.
I'm hoping that everyone can hear me. I have a question. Is it all right to kill someone in their sleep? Open question to everyone who's listening.
Guys, are we doing this game?
Loads of people left. That looks awesome, by the way. I just hit go. Just hit ready up.
Yeah.
That looks really awesome with everyone there leaving when I've asked my slightly morally disturbing question.
So I'm looking up like the reasoning for it in like philosophy.
I understand the reasoning. The reasoning is they will never know that you've killed them. They will never.
Well, no,
they've got,
I think so. So the main application of this logic is in people that are not conscious in cases where like they're not alive but not dead, kind of thing. I guess.
Oh, vegetative state. I think.
Yeah, where they haven't preemptively given you
permission.
Permission to do so.
Okay, so it's really
then whether it's artificial or not, isn't it? If you keep them alive by a machine.
Well, no, you can be in a vegetative state and not kept alive by a machine.
Anyone here not readied up yet?
Someone hasn't. But
yeah, I'm asking it's one of
I
us.
think the important thing is, Brett, it's a big difference between being asleep and being in a vegetative state with no hope of recovery. Big difference. So, for instance, you're going to go tonight to sleep tonight, but you're not going to say,
target.
Please don't disturb me, mother. I'm going to spend 8 hours being in a vegetative state. you might. But,
I mean, you technically are, right? Yeah.
So the point is, your mother would know that
you just wouldn't say that, yeah.
Your mother would know you do that.
Like the
to
Star
run
Trek
around and shoot as many targets
teleporters.
as possible.
We previously had the argument that it kills you and like remakes you.
Yes, absolutely. That's
so,
canon.
yeah, but if you get destroyed and don't get recreated, you have been murdered.
No,
so
it's a transporter accident.
Yes, manslaughter, not murder.
And what happens if it happens when you get 2 of you instead?
So there's actually
doesn't happen.
So I'm reading up on this right now. There's like a connected theory. It's to do with like cloning philosophy and stuff like that. Like the whole.
Yeah, that's more about identity. What counts as a person.
But then part of it is like are you the same person, like, when you wake up the next morning, kind
Yeah,
of
but
logic?
murder could still be wrong even if it's a different person and you're not killing that person.
Okay, well, okay. How about if I purposely don't destroy the first person, so I make a copy of them in the transporter, and then if I murder the second copy, is that all right?
Yeah, that's where it starts to get tricky.
What happens if
Then
I
you're-
don't murder them, but I do eat them?
Does that not involve
Would you eat them
murdering?
alive?
Oh,
How do you cook
shit.
them?
Never mind. Okay.
I was like, what?
I think that question was like some court had to actually think that whether a human can be consented to be eaten.
There
And I
was,
think they
Someone
found that no.
there
no,
was, there was,
can't.
there was actually a whole episode of the IT crowd about this as well, but I don't think they took the subject matter very seriously.
No, they wouldn't.
Jokes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I kind of disagree about the basic premise about people keep killing. The downside of murder is not that your consciousness like stops or is interrupted. It's more that your life is interrupted. It's a slightly different thing.
Yeah. I mean, as for
So stealing my car then.
assisted suicide for terminal illnesses, that's a very, very tricky.
Yeah, it's a very tricky issue.
One I hope I
Depends
don't
where you stand.
have to. Well, exactly. This is the thing. But once
It's
you've
easy to go.
been-
It's black and white. Thou shalt not kill, isn't it? It's easy to do that.
No, because when you've been in
No, it
pain
is.
for 20 years and you want to die, you want nothing more than to kill yourself. You hate your life. You hate every moment of your life is pain or painkillers. You don't want to be around,
Yeah.
but you aren't in a situation where you can kill yourself anymore. And that's when it becomes really.
I'm out of
difficult.
arrows. Like what?
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
got to
they're
pick
boxes
weapons
you're
up,
going to
right?
pick up by the looks of things.
I can't remember the exact context of like some of the stuff because I was watching some of it in some YouTube like philosophy shit a while back. But like,
Philosophy shit. You're the one that's discussing the philosophy.
yeah, I know. Well, I don't have like quotes for you, but like, yeah, right. Let me just put out my book, guys.
I think using the word shit on the end of it kind of denigrates the whole conversation we're trying to have.
It's like this is just how the young uns speak, Matt. Just roll there.
Yeah.
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 So yeah.
Hip
So,
with the kids, my
so
dude.
we're just yeeting this philosophy around out to the.
We like to dab it over there.
Fuck! I just destroyed this guy's horse with physics.
I guess the point I'm trying to make is less that. Well, not what I'm trying to make, but murder's mostly wrong from a law perspective, and from the moral perspective, it's more a case of you're taking away essentially the urgency of someone's consciousness, and if you don't care about that person's consciousness, then morally to you, it's not technically wrong.
If you
Morally.
can't murder someone who wants to be killed. That's a
Well,
different.
Yeah, that's true.
Law say you killed that person whether they wanted it or not.
Yeah.
You can't consent to death.
It can still be manslaughter, but that's a whole
Yeah.
law thing rather than
But
philosophy.
then you've got the whole point of what about capital punishment?
Well, this is the thing. I mean, you said that thou shalt not kill, which I heartily agree with. But what about the Crusades, where they killed an awful lot of people?
No idea.
Like, how was
They
that?
killed a lot of people. You're right.
I don't know
It's a
how.
little contentious.
Well, I think it was quite.
Roman Catholics
contentious.
did all sorts of crazy crap.
And would you allow somebody else to be killed?
What, for
If the
example,
only way to stop
your-
someone from being killed, an innocent
That's
person
So
from being killed, is to
hypothetical.
kill
So
yourself.
hypothetical situation. You're talking about a hypothetical
No, if
offspring that was so badly injured
No,
in
no,
some sort of
no.
accident that they just wanted to be dead.
No, if I were about to kill your wife, and the only way to stop me
Come on,
killing
Adam,
your wife is
watching
to
you.
kill me, would you kill me?
Don't know.
Okay, of someone that you don't like as much as your wife instead of me, then.
I don't know. Well, it depends what I've got to hand, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the whole this is the whole train
Look,
tracks
look.
and switch thing, isn't it? That philosophy.
No, that's a fucking easy question. Come on.
Yeah,
If you're
kinda
going to be responsible, your negligence is going to be responsible for the death of many, versus your action is going to be responsible for the death of one. You're a fucking criminal if you just sit there and do nothing and say, "Oh, I don't want to get."
But yes, but there's also different cases of that same scenario where, like, what if it's an equal amount of people?
Yeah,
Or
well,
like,
did
what
you-
if like there's two old
See,
people on
so
one
what you're
side and like a
saying-
doctor
so
on the
what
other?
you're saying is,
Where
the
do you-
train's coming down the track.
Yeah.
If you if you let it go ahead, it's going to kill your wife.
Yep.
If it turns to the right, it's going to kill your best friend.
Yeah.
It's got to kill someone. You
Yeah.
choose. You know. It's just a matter of the choice then. It's
But
like,
then you have the
well,
argument, how about if there's 10 old people on one side, all which have terminal cancer, on one person on the other side who's a baby and is going to become a genius. Which one do you save?
Yeah.
Did you not watch The Good Place, Rob? They had whole episodes on the trolley problem. There was a lot of blood.
The worst.
Jesus.
So with the death thing, in movies it's quite common that when a police is about to retire, they will get killed in their last job.
Absolutely. That's why I'm never retiring.
Yeah,
Adam, was this the kind of
that's
content
very
gameplay, by the way?
sad, and that's the kind of damage that like future that was promised but never delivered comes, and you can like make the murder discussion separate in that way.
I think
This is the kind of gameplay you were looking for, by the way.
Because it's not that complex. It's basically there is two options, and there's two options and a choice between two options as to who dies, and a choice you have between action and negligence. And
Action and inaction.
Can you be sure that you have understood it correctly?
If you can and are perfectly aware that you could take an action and you choose not to, and it doesn't absolve, because you didn't act, doesn't absolve you of the consequences of your inaction.
Neglect means to not care for properly. So if I pull the lever, that's an action. If I don't pull the lever, that's an inaction, not negligence. Because I might be not pulling the lever on purpose.
Not feeding your cat.
Consciously choosing not to, but it doesn't absolve you of the consequences of inaction. If you've chosen that those
you failed to feed your
you want to accept, fine, but it doesn't absolve you of it.
I didn't.
If it killed 6 people, not 1, then because you didn't, then it's your fault those 6 people died.
I'm absolutely not responsible. I didn't tie them to the fucking railway track. It's their responsibility, no matter what I do. And that's how I get
the person
myself.
that tied them.
Exactly.
The person
That's how I get myself to sleep at night. I remember that.
But how you can be sure about your consequences? DJ's talked before.
How do we do this
he
race?
has to understand the code before he touches it. If you misunderstand the situation and like
Well, that's another matter, which is another dimension, which does make it more complex.
Why is Robert in the front?
That's what makes it hard to play open PCD with Adam. Because, oh, you've just wrecked something. No, I'm just
the heuristic of don't
Adam, fuck
touch
off.
things you don't understand. Kind of situation that seems that you might be killing or not killing. Following a heuristic that whether you act you should understand. So after thinking you might be of different opinion how many people are in real danger or not.
Adam, is this basically Mario Kart?
With guns, everyone shoot Robin in the front.
Amazing.
Now let's only shoot people not in our group.
I was going to say, the whole car thing also applies to technology, doesn't it? Like, you have the whole self-driving car thing. Like, if it's going to crash into one of two things, how do you tell it which one to choose?
It chooses now. That's easy because a car, its responsibility is to the driver, not to.
And I might shot the other guy. It's just me and you. Come on.
So if there's a choice between a motorbike and a truck, it will aim for the motorbike. That's in theory. In practice, this won't happen. Self-driving cars will not end up in a situation, and cars are actually really good at stopping.
Yeah. The only thing self-driving cars can't really account for is people's stupidity.
Well.
Well, it's a harder problem. In the TV series, I think it was at least on Amazon, Upload, their self-driving cars had a setting, favor occupant or favor pedestrian.
And remind me how many people would buy a car that would favour killing them over somebody else?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be advertised as that though. What if your car like drives? Yeah. What if your car like drives down the road and it sees Jeff Bezos is about to run over? Does it kill you? Because it's programmed to do that. To detect Jeff Bezos.
K-Oven, by the way,
throws you out and tops it over.
K-Oven has summed up the Crusades. The Pope has a very big hat, and if he says it's okay, it's okay. And that's basically how that all went. Does have a big hat. I do usually have a big hat, but it's fallen off, so I don't know if I can order murdering of people.
Well,
drivers do have to make difficult things.
Yeah, it's less of a like is braking an option, because braking will usually be an option. What happens if brakes fail and like you have to choose like one of two directions and there's people in both directions, kind of thing.
Yeah. In practice, although,
it's very unlikely that will actually happen. But
in practice, if you're trying to stop a vehicle, you stop it in a straight line. If you can swerve, you swerve. If you can't swerve, you stop. It's very rarely you'll do one then the other. That's bad driving more than anything else, which is not something AI cars will do.
No, not without like some kind of fault. Or at least
But
I
even with
imagine.
human
Anyway.
drivers, like I was dodging the animal and then I was on the other lane and ran into a head-on collision with a human.
Well, under UK law, you are not supposed to stop or swerve for animals. You're supposed to hit them. So if ever you do swerve, you're to hit a deer or whatever, and you
have to hit a deer.
Yeah, no, you must always never say I thought I saw a deer. You say I thought I saw a child. It turned out to be a deer, but I thought it was a child, and that's fine. But if you swerve to not hit a deer and you have a car accident, you get done for it.
So the way I thought about it was, if you swerve to miss the squirrel or whatever, and you smash your car in a ditch, which would you rather kill? Which would you rather have? The death of a small rodent on your hand,
just beat a guy to death,
or having to pay for your repairs to your car because you swerved a small little thing.
Unfortunately, people have done that. Not so much in this country, but in America, where they'll just see a deer and they'll just plow into it. If you hit a deer at 70 miles an hour, the deer will end up in the cockpit, in the cabin with you. It will go all the way through. It's horrifying. Like people are like, oh, I'm just in a big car, it's fine. I don't need to bother swerving. Slam. Why is this deer? Yeah, oopsie doopsie.
Was there a rib stabbing my rib?
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys found that, but I was in first, battling my way all the way through it.
Road Rash 1880. So let me get this straight. There's like 12 people in the whole server, and none of you have got microphones.
Wait, what?
Cheapskates.
30. 4. Do you think?
Oh, you mean in-game? Oh, I was like, what?
It does happen, yeah. I feel like, they're scared, or it's a European server and they don't want to talk to everybody because they don't know the English,
They just start running past you. Did you hear a horse go past going, Bleat!
What?
Maybe they can just hear the subject of our conversation and are terrified.
I don't want to join it.
People in their sleep, guys, run away.
No, I didn't say we should. I asked if, what if they thought it was okay. I'm asking the wider thing.
Damn.
Oh,
damn, Adam, that guy in chat hit a 35-year-old deer.
Your horse has got no cock.
It's a girly one, then.
Yeah.
A boy without a
there's a word for horses that don't have cock.
Geldings.
They've taken them off. Why would they do that and not just cut his nuts off?
No, I just know that. The joke is that a gelding is a eunuch horse, not a
no nuts.
Not just lob its
not
Tom
a
Thomas
cockless
off.
horse.
It's another race again after this. Should we quit out and do some bounties?
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Yeah, that's not bad.
There you go. Yeah, Mr. Chicken.
Exit with posse.
Mr. Chicken has shown a picture of why, for a squirrel, sure. For a deer, don't hit the deer. And I'm gonna come back a second. I'll grab a drink.
But thinking about ethical questions is a core task in driving. I guess it comes up very seldom.
I suspect the head, Henry, was somewhat severed. Oh my god, there's a woman in a massive skirt. Give me your skirt.
That's weird.
Oh, all right, you're right. No, I didn't mean to. I meant to dismiss. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to punch you, lady. I just wanted to wear your hat.
Well, that's one way to get the hat.
Oh, then the hat disappeared. What? That's not fair. Excuse me, do you have another hat? Oh,
okay, Adams.
Wait,
so
sorry, hold on.
Oh,
this woman is French.
Oh.
she just went, "Hola, muerte tu," and she's running away. Excuse me, I just want your hat.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle DJ Arcus.
What's chapeau? Je voudrais tu
Je voudrais votre chapeau.
Votre, that's the one, not tu a. That's Latin.
Parlez-vous anglais? Do you speak English?
Yeah, thanks. I did. Like everyone else in this country, I did do GCSE French.
Whether you like it or not.
I'm gonna steal this woman's. I promise you, this isn't because you're black. It's because you've got a cool hat. Oh,
That's his excuse, and he is sticking to it.
I don't care. I love the way it's witness. I'm good. Oh, the hat disappeared. What's going on? Uh-oh. No witnesses.
Gotta kill them all.
I only killed one. Oh damn! There's a witness to the murder. God damn it.
Who was it? Your horse.
So what I was going to say is I found an example of sort of the whole weird murder thing. So it's hypothetical, yeah. So now suppose someone gives me a drug which kills me painlessly in my sleep. It causes me no active harm. I feel no pain and I'm in complete ignorance of what is happening. But as the following morning I don't exist, I can't experience a less enjoyable life. There is no me there. Non-existence is not harmful.
Right, you're asking, is it okay to
You
poison
can't
people?
experience
No.
tomorrow. You've been deprived of tomorrow.
That's kind of a position.
Yeah, I wouldn't get to see the Expanse Series 6. I mean, fuck that shit.
Or even 5 finale.
And there's a spin-off of the Battlestar Galactica stuff coming. I mean, you're depriving me of that.
Is there?
With your poison. Are we going for
Do you like my little cart?
It's awesome. It's got some terrible motion blur though.
Also, I hate to
Killing
spoil
isn't wrong because of the pain in ending the life. The not having the future is the more significant part of it.
This is actually expanded on here to do with this specific thing from this person. So their expansion of this is curiosity as to whether this makes abortion worse or better than this, because you're denying more potential years than you are doing that.
Yes.
But you aren't conscious as a person at that point. Until whatever the cutoff point is, you're not.
Bible says at conception you're alive.
Yeah, but you're not. You might be alive, but so's a bacteria.
Yeah.
But then.
Oh, you murderer! With your hygiene sprays.
Okay, so obviously there's a whole lot. What point does a person become a human kind of thing from fetus? That's a whole different thing.
Well, is your baby a person?
Age 16.
Age 16?
Become an adult. That's
Rob,
an adult.
Why what's going on, Rob? Oh.
Got shot to death
with a semi-automatic shotgun.
I wish to contest the fact that you seem to be stating, "Oh, you cease to exist, and that's the end of it." That's not what the Bible says either.
I mean, I don't really care what the Bible says in this context. It's talking about hypotheticals.
I think the thing is,
you're saying you die and you go nowhere, and you don't die, you go to judgment.
Yeah, but you don't get to experience tomorrow. I think is the point. Do you
go to the next realm?
Yeah, but you don't get to experience the next Marvel from whatever you are. You're
denied.
You're denied that. But basically, Brett.
So that's saying that vandalism is bad, but if you completely destroy the thing, then there's no thing left to be damaged. So it's not.
And I can paraphrase your whole question, which is it okay to poison someone? No, it's not.
But what about these clinics in Switzerland where they've assisted what do they call it? Assisted suicide. Yes.
I mean that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's exactly what he's just been describing.
Yeah, but it's not done. That in case, so
come on.
In this case,
by consent.
Yes, because he said, if I poison you and you don't notice, is that okay? No. If I ask you to poison me, you are absolved of any blame. I have wanted you to do that. Is it
not
okay?
in the UK.
Is it okay
not
from
in the UK.
legally? But is it okay from your moral compass? That's down to you, really, more than anything else. Would you murder?
Yes.
Would you? Commit assisted suicide?
Would you put an old?
Would you put an old woman out of her misery? Would you download a car?
Also, the flip side of that is, would you cause someone to have 10 years of very painful existence?
But what happens if you assisted suicide this person and the next day they discover a cure? Then you'll feel bad.
Yeah.
Save them a day of pain.
It's like Winnie the Pooh asked Christopher Robin how long he would live, and he said he wanted to live forever, and he goes, I hope I live forever minus 1 day, so I never get to live a day without you. Silly old bear. Instantly, do you know that Winnie the Pooh's full name is Winston the Shit?
No.
Sorry, that was funny in my head. But yeah, I mean, the short answer to your question, Brett, is I hope I never have to find out either as recipient.
Oh no, I agree. It's entirely hypothetical.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's a hypothetical, not a problem that you struggle with on a daily basis.
Just go and stab him.
Wait, actually, Rob.
I mean, there was
Doctors exist.
Rob, you have met Brett.
Have I?
Yeah. He's about 9'6".
There was a spate of, I don't know if it's true or real or not, but people were saying they'd been injected with AIDS and there was a left a note, they sat on something and it sort of said, oh, now you're injected with AIDS or something, I don't know if that was a true thing or not, but that sort of comes under that sort of, deliberately trying to harm people.
Oh yeah,
spreading AIDS is a crime punishable.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, and in the US, they specifically were very clear, coughing on someone and saying, haha, you've got COVID now. That's basically counting as a biological attack. There's no ifs and buts. It's definitely assault. It's a biological attack assault, and people are getting done for it. Get it in this country. See people like elevator, people licking their fingers and rubbing it on the buttons in the elevator and stuff. Because there's something wrong with people.
Remember, don't kill the people we need to capture.
Wait, I'm following Shauka. Oh, this is the right way. Never mind.
There's also the argument that if you bring about a life, are you then entitled to take it away? If you provide...
So only a parent can kill its children?
I've never heard that.
Yeah, but if you have a factory animal...
I think it's a bit like... No, I think it's more like... I think that's one of those African sort of beliefs.
Oh my god.
My mum did say to me, I brought you into this world, I can take you out of it, but I think that was more of an idle threat than...
Well, I heard Bill Cosby say that as well. I wonder
would be murder, and he would not be entitled to do that.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
I think the Bill Cosby one goes a bit further. Bill Cosby goes, so I brought you into it, I'll take you out. And it doesn't matter, because I can make another one and make him look just like you.
Jesus.
What, Bill? What?
Well, the point is you'd make a baby, you'd kill it, you'd make another one,
Oh, God, Bill Cosby, the serial rapist, that one.
Well, before that was well known, yes.
When he was a more friendly type. He was actually supposed to be very nice and very... He was grumpy. Apparently he was very grumpy if you tried to get signatures. Autographs, yes, signatures. Sign this, please, Mr. Oh my God, it's got a gun!
I was going to guess away from him.
How did you turn up?
It's got to get away from him. Where are you going with that?
Killed by enemy.
Well, we're all being very philosophical tonight.
It's a fun conversation, though. I don't know.
What if?
I'm not sure about fun.
Well, just theoretical stuff in general.
Fascinating, interesting, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe fun for the wrong word.
Let me know.
Boring kind of fun.
What? No!
Some people could be very terrified about the eventualities of life. Or they're so real that they can really weigh on people.
Well, I mean, unless you're very lucky, it will come to us all. So, as I said, you're born and you die, and the bit in the middle is called life.
I think you call that hedonism.
Well, no, I mean, you should do the most with your life that you can. Like staying at home and...
I don't feel obliged to.
Sit in a box.
Somebody said it in the form.
I'm spending every waking hour, I'm spending it pretty much in this fucking room because some nubbin can't be bothered to keep their fucking shit in their own bloody box. Which is why we're having a third bloody lockdown.
Oh, that's a fun philosophy in your chat. I have no evidence I will die and likely never will.
Oh yeah,
Only apart from the fact that everybody else before them has died.
I'm immortal so far.
Yeah, until I catch cancer. Shit.
Yes, that's right. Cancer's contagious.
That is.
Okay.
That is an interesting way.
until I evolve or like degenerate cancer. What's the word?
No, I mean you are quite correct. There is absolutely no evidence that you will die.
No.
None at all.
You tends towards that though.
It does.
Quite that strongly.
On average.
Protagonist syndrome. You are the main character of your own story.
Yes.
Can we just get out of here? Because these guys just keep respawning.
There is a ludicrous part in Revelation where it says that it sort of implies that Jesus will come back and collect all the believers, and they won't die. They'll be like, gone.
Yeah. Well,
and it says they'll leave their clothes behind.
I don't know. Shout. What's that?
Jesus just arrives and Thanos snaps.
No, what's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
The
Yeah.
Rapture. The Rapture. Yes.
The Rapture. Yeah. And the thing is, that that means that you wouldn't be dead. I mean, your body would have literally just gone.
Well, if you haven't left the mortal coil.
That's such for all the people who died 20 minutes before you.
No.
I was saying. I was vaguely under the part that the Rapture was all your clothes come off and you fly up into space.
How was that film with Seth Rogen and
some sort of? I'm presuming you go into some sort of ethereal state. Cause thinking, what were you if you're in prison or you're stuck behind some bars or, you're impossible, you're locked in a room or something.
Well, you'll bonk on the ceiling and.
Well, that's the thing. Stuck to the ceiling.
Flat Earth theory thinks that the Rapture just hit the roof.
Yeah, I mean, the phrase is, "You will rise in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air."
Yes, something like that.
And then what?
Yeah.
The end.
If he deems you not worthy, you'll fall very quickly back down to earth.
Well, you wouldn't be lifted in the first place. There's no assumption that you get there anyway. But.
Holy God, there are some arguments.
Right now you have to have had
the meaning of it, which translation you go through, and all sorts.
Yes. Well, right now you have to have had a negative COVID test within 72 hours before the Rapture.
Or a second
religious
test
stuff is just interpretation, right? So.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's been this thing. The Bible's been translated through a bunch of languages and not as straightforward, and there are different meanings of different Hebrew words. What was the one? Yeah, I mean, a less controversial one is Cinderella. What's Cinderella's slippers?
Oh yes, and they were translated to mean glass, but it wasn't in. They were clogs, something, weren't they?
No, fur. There can mean glass or very posh fur. But
so I think glass would be bloody uncomfortable and more likely to smash and cut your feet to ribbons.
Yeah, I mean, I even was a child I went glass,
and also it doesn't stand up to scrutiny because you've got all these bits and pieces that are made out of the mice become horses, the pumpkin becomes a wagon.
It's the slippers that don't.
The slippers don't change. Why don't the slippers change? Surely everything else changes.
Maybe the thing important to think is Cinderella is fiction. There is definitely not real, and I don't know. I haven't read the original Brothers Grimm, so the original Brothers Grimm stories are not the nice, cheerful Disney stories you have come to know.
No,
they're also not the originals. Yes. They're a collection.
Yes, I mean the one about the sausage in the frying pan is particularly batshit. It's like a sausage, and the sausage tried to escape and live his life, but got put in the frying pan and eaten, and he was sad about it.
Oh, so it's like Sausage Party, the movie.
Yeah, I watched that with my friend, and about 80% of the way through, I leaned over to her and I went, "Is this legal? Are we allowed to watch this?"
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
It's
What are you talking about?
Have you not seen Sausage Party?
I haven't.
Oh my God! It's a Seth MacFarlane animated film.
I'm aware of it, but
it has an orgy of food that is.
Interesting.
I'm surprised they got it part. Well, yeah, but it is only CGI food.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they got it past the censors. Let's phrase it like that, because these are the same censors that wouldn't let the puppets in Team America wouldn't let one of them do a blowjob on the other one because it was too graphic, and they're like, But they have no genitals. That's the point. He's just bonking his head into nothing, and they wouldn't let them do that.
Yeah, like isn't like the main characters a sausage, and then the love interest is a bun, so they just form a hot dog, and that's their sex.
Yeah. Have you not seen it?
I have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
been a while though.
It's a little bit more than that. I was genuinely watching it, wondering.
It's a lot more graphic.
If I was going to get into trouble for watching it.
Welcome, friend.
Hello, sir.
dear.
I'd like to pay my bounty. I accidentally. I'm not sure.
Farewell.
Abstraction lets you
Yeah.
speak about things more directly.
Yeah, if you already read it out though, yeah, go watch Sausage Party. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, watch Sausage Party and discuss whether or not it's morally right to have that happen.
Is it a 15? It's not 15, is it?
Oh my god, no, it is an 18.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Let's go.
Sounds
Wait a
like
sec.
it as well.
Wait a sec. Wait a sec. I want to hop on the horse. I don't have one.
Let's go, Rob.
Is it morally right for the events of Sausage Party to take place? No.
like I said, I watched it with my friend, and
Oh, that's been awkward.
we were not expecting quite such.
You were not friends afterwards.
Oh no! I knobbed her off in the car park, but that's really beside the story.
I was 100% expecting the movie to turn out how it did.
Yeah, it was not. It was amusing. It was just particularly
It's a bit odd.
spectacularly
Yeah.
graphic.
For a movie about food as well. It's like,
Yeah. Right. So what have we done? We haven't done politics tonight. We've done religion, death, afterlife, murdering, crusades.
We've talked about in a previous stream
porn.
about Europe. We talked about Europe and
Food porn.
the Pfizer virus, right? No, AstraZeneca.
Pfizer virus.
Yeah, there's lots of funny things going on. Like I said, the Chinese have sold their Q to Brazil. Brazil want their money back. It's only 50% effective. India bought the cure from China, and then China now importing their cure. And
amazing.
yeah, I would really love to know what all these factories are not making. What were they for? What were they normally making that they're not making now?
Didn't Europe order like 15 times the number of doses for their population or something?
So there's two important things to note. The English factory is doing great. The Belgian factory isn't. The UK has also spent, it's like £380 million. The whole of Europe has spent 440. We are spending a shit ton more per capita than Europe.
What I read that that Europe have done is they've said, oh well, there will be 10 vaccines, so we'll get 1/10 of the order from each provider. But there are 3 providers, Pfizer and AstraZeneca, so they're only getting 30% of what they need.
I think it's also that the Belgian plant, apparently, I can't remember which one, is it AstraZeneca or Pfizer? I think it's Pfizer.
Pfizer.
Their plants and they've got production issues.
Yes.
Whereas the UK one doesn't. And those 2 plants produce, I think, all of Pfizer vaccines.
Yeah, well, the problem is that with
the ones that they are producing are being shipped to UK because we've ordered like 3 months before everyone else.
Rob, read the text before you go killing anyone. Hide. So the problem is that the EU have said that they basically, you promised, and they're like, we didn't promise. We said we would make best efforts. No one in their right
does say
mind
that in the contract.
signs a contract that says we absolutely, definitely will do this, because if situation is beyond your control, you never say.
Then you come down to force majeure or something, don't you?
Wait, good luck with Europe forcing a British company to deliver something to Europe.
We couldn't even deliver Brex there.
Am I supposed to be hiding somewhere specific?
No, haven't I wasn't sure if Europe are accusing them, but hasn't it been in the news today that people have been accusing the UK vaccine of being less efficient than they claim to be, or something.
That was it. There was a big thing about that, but basically all the science just says, yeah, this is effective, but they said it was.
Fair enough.
Or say no.
Bounty's been killed. Who did that?
Rob.
Wasn't me. I was riding after them.
Have you guys talked about the whole stocks thing yet?
Thing.
The what?
the whole stocks thing that's happened with GameStop.
Oh, the 4chan thing.
Yeah.
We covered it yesterday.
Reddit. No,
Reddit.
yeah.
Oh,
It's not done
yeah,
yet.
that's 4chan.
Let's leave that till Monday because all the short stops go live tomorrow. And they're trying. So they've already shut down like trading on these stocks via some of the apps, but not all the apps.
Yeah, they've reopened some of them as well, though. I think.
So the Robinhood company is owned by Capita, who are fucking enormous, and they're not happy because they're the ones that are going to have to foot it if it goes wrong in the other direction. So
yeah, like there's one dude in particular on Reddit who's like a YouTuber or something who was following GameStop stocks since like early 2019 or something, and because of how early he invested, his like 40 grand is now worth like 45 million.
No, 800 million. The 800 million one guy's worth now, if it goes through. Rob, I was about to deliver the target. You fucking whistled your horse, and it's ridden off with the target.
Well, no, the target is on the floor over here.
The target is on the back of your horse.
No,
Yes.
target is not on the back of my horse.
The important thing is the fucking Wall Street manipulators, the people who make a career out of this, are not getting the money. They're losing the money.
Yeah.
That's the important bit.
I mean, there's been
that's the part that matters.
They've been trying so hard to change it as well. This is the thing. Oh no, as I said, oh no, the wrong people are manipulating the stock market. And that's the fascinating thing about this is it might cause quite an upturn in things because they're basically, essentially, if Reddit was a single entity, this is insider trading. You're not allowed to do this. You get into trouble. But
it's not. It's just a bunch of people doing it.
Exactly.
So why hedge fund can?
Because
this is like saying that people that read Wall Street Journal or something, oh, that's insider trading because they use that.
So in this case, Schalke, it's because one guy decided to do it. Essentially, now he has people who actually action it for him, but he decided to do it. They all did what he said, so it's not insider trading. Bear in mind, this guy just paid $44 million for his house and then bought next door for $12 million as he wanted more privacy. That is the guy that they are fucking over. So yeah, I really hope this goes through. I know Elon Musk is very, very unhappy about short selling, as people have tried to do it to him many times.
Yeah, he tweeted like GameStonk or something, and it went even further because of that.
Yeah. But
which is quite funny.
It's very, very interesting because essentially they're all these, these eToro things, all of these apps where you can trade stocks and shares. Suddenly, it's it will come to light, shall we say?
Does everyone here know how shorts work, or
not really?
How
I hadn't tried to explain it, but when
at a high price, sell them, buy them back cheaper, and then you give them back.
Yeah. So essentially, you make profit by like. But essentially, you like lend a stock basically, don't you? Then you sell it, and then you buy another one at a lower price when it goes back down, sell it back to the person you got it from.
Exactly.
Essentially,
Yes, Mary joining.
You're betting money that the company is going to be in trouble, but sometimes the mere fact that you are doing this causes the price to plummet, and companies suddenly they're not worth anything.
Yeah, but I think the reason this all sort of started was like one particularly big company did it to GameStop stocks.
Yeah.
And people realised, and they're like, wait, what if we just drive the prices up so they can't get their money back?
Well, the reason it was is they this is what's
you bastards.
Well, they bought 140% of the stock.
Yeah.
It's
like, impossible. How do you do that?
Exactly. You can because you're allowed to, because it's pretend. That's the thing.
Esmir, are you joining on us?
No, it is pretend. It's like pork belly futures and stuff.
It's because it's promised for multiple people. Like if you borrow from someone the stock and then you borrow it for.
I was going to say, Esmir, can we join on you and then maybe do a trader delivery or something like that if you've got it?
Writing checks. I can write you a check for 50, and you a check for 50, and you a check for 50.
Or resupply mission or something.
And then you've all got checks for 100, even though I've only got 50 in the bank. And as long as you don't cash it at the same time, it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing? Because my time is nearly up.
Yeah, well, I was going to say if Esme's got a trader mission or like a delivery or something like that, I'd rather do that, or you can just join on me. But I do need the trader XP.
Why is there horse shit floating in the air again? Look. What? There's horse shit just floating in the air.
I certainly don't need the trader XP.
You don't? Okay. Okay, well, if you join on me, then we'll do another bounty.
Where it was... we are more where it was true laissez-faire capitalism. In that part of the game was to be political about the market and trying to influence it.
Well, I mean, the day Brexit... To talk about, say, when I say it's pretend, the day Brexit happened, we wiped like $7 trillion off the world economy. $7 trillion that weren't real suddenly became non-existent.
Less real.
Yeah.
So I just looked up on the Reddit that the guy that's like making a shit. Well, one of the guys that's making a shitload posts like a daily update because he's just not pulling out, and this is what his looks like at the moment. I put on LockDown LAN. It's like 33 million in green.
Yeah, there's one guy. He's up at 700 and 800 million, something like that.
Yeah.
Holy shit! 33 million that guy's made.
Off of 50 grand.
Yeah, I know someone. I do know someone with some GameStop. I know a few people with some GameStop stock, and they're very excited. They just had it. So, yeah, very interesting. But yeah, they've seen their catchphrase is just "We're going to the moon." I've got enough money to pay to go to the moon now. But yeah, it's tomorrow. The hedge fund managers, they can't not pay. That's not an option. Well, I guess you can. And when you're owed, because like the first company has already gone bust and then been bailed out by their parent company to like $3.5 billion, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not they try and get away with it. Like, we're not paying.
Hey,
you could fight it in the courts for years rather than paying it. It would probably be cheaper.
Okay, so a bit of context to that screenshot I just posted. Apparently, yesterday people weren't sure if he was going to dip or not because today that was 50 million yesterday.
Yeah. Well, what happens? So there's another thing about stocks and shares. So if you are a common trader, I think it's called, you're not allowed to trade outside of the hours. But if you are a professional trader, you are. So what's happening is the hedge fund managers, they're desperately trying to drive the price of it down whilst no one else is allowed to trade on the stock market. Now it looks like people are actually putting together a class action lawsuit because they're like, this is insider trading. They are manipulating the stock market for their advantage. And they are allowed to do it in a way that some people aren't. Which is
there's also like apparently some of the companies that are doing like the stock trading stuff where they've some of them have stopped trading towards these spaces, but some of them have like reverted like the purchases as well, which is where
So I hang on a couple of social media sites, and one of them is called 9gag, and 9gag is a very European and Indian centric social media site. Imgur is very, very American, and there's a bit where they got pissed off at TikTok, and there's a bit of a meme going about you call in the Indians, and they put like millions of 1-star reviews on the TikTok app. They sent it to the bottom of the charts, and they've just done it to the Robinhood app because basically Robinhood said we're not trading this anymore, and then people are like, you do realize that there are literally millions of people on the other end of this. They'll do it to you. So they've done it again. This star's got 100,000 1-star apps in the last few hours, last 12 hours or so.
Oof.
So, yeah, and that means you won't appear on the search thing.
Dear.
But yes, may you live in interesting times. I found the
can't wait to see what happens as of, is it tomorrow they're doing the short thing?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, they have to pay by tomorrow.
Right,
it's interesting.
I'm going to go and watch WandaVision, so good night.
Wait, that's not...
Is that out?
No.
It's Thursday.
It's not Friday.
Good night.
Is he going to realise?
Well, maybe he's watching it 6 days behind.
Oh, yeah, maybe he's watching last week's one. Okay.
It's interesting that when people are disorganized, their rights or positions are not being well guarded. But when they can organize and be in large groups, suddenly you can actually barter with large institutions or financial structures.
As I saw someone say, this is how you occupy Wall Street.
Yeah. So, it's sort of stock related. Some friends of mine have started investing in Sony stocks because Sony have recently purchased, I think it's Crunchyroll or something. So they now have a near monopoly on anime. But they own the two biggest sites.
What's the other one? Crunchyroll and
Funimation is the other one.
Okay, yeah.
They own both of them.
There is a third one, but yeah,
Yeah.
those are the two biggest by far.
Right, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kill him.
I didn't kill him last time. Last time I was getting on my horse with my lasso specifically to capture him.
Well, Rob, just if there are bullets going towards them, get on them.
Okay, so Adam, the third one is Amazon.
Okay.
And then there's also some goes to Netflix, but it's not. It's mostly old stuff on Netflix, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, that's a point. The Evangelion film's out soon, isn't it? The last one.
Oh shit! They finally finished it.
Have you seen? They released the first 7
Sorry,
minutes.
the what film?
Evangelion.
The fourth one.
Never heard of it.
I'm not sure.
Oh my god!
I mean, I've not watched it, but never heard of it.
Oh, those ones.
It basically
so
invented
much better.
giant robot mecha.
Is it a retelling or does the story continue?
So they redid the story.
Yeah, they redid it.
Yeah, the first film is somewhat close to the TV show, and then it just goes off the fucking rails. It doesn't quite have all the bizarre underage people wanking over other people in comas and stuff. But Rob, stop that.
sorry, I didn't realise.
But the new one, Rob, the new film looks great. They've released the first few minutes, and it looks fucking awesome. Maybe it will go off the rails after the first 7 or 8 minutes.
Didn't the series go off the rails? The original stuff.
God, yes, absolutely.
I think that was just a bit weird. But you know what went off the rails that was really disappointing was The Prisoner. That was a real shame.
Prisoner?
With Patrick McGowan.
Just
1960s.
Just sticking with Evangelion for a moment. What really amused me about that film is all of the Christian imagery. So in Japan, Christianity is not very big. It's what the fuck is physics thing? It's Shinto over there, not Christianity. So Christianity to them in the 80s was just a bit of a not an obscure religion, but one that as if I did a gay video game about Muslim, and I just basically vaguely looked up some things, crosses, angels, right? Got it. That's Christianity. So it's all full of like weird in Japanese interpretations of Christianity. So hence the crosses appearing on stuff constantly.
Interesting.
And the angels are very much angels, like which are not pretty handsome men with pecs and wings. They're weird, blobby, multi-eyed things with teeth that are terrifying. What is going on with the network, by the way?
Yeah, it seems a bit weird on the stream. What the hell? Some other interesting stuff. I guess this is like less interesting than Disney doing stuff, but Marvel's recently. I don't know if you saw this, Adam, but Marvel's now doing Warhammer 40k comics.
Oh.
Running into the distance.
Oh, it came out 4 days ago. Oh, the song came out 4 days ago. What?
Song? Oh, well, like the opening kind of thing.
Theme tune.
Yeah, every anime's got to have one.
Well, let's be fair, Evangelion has probably the most famous theme tune.
Oh, yeah. The original one, right?
Yes. It's been covered so many times.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find any. When the fuck's it out? 2021. Yeah, I know that.
I think what other like really famous anime songs are there? I guess like the Attack on Titan theme's probably up there.
I couldn't sing that to you.
Pokemon technically counts, I guess. Was originally anime.
Couldn't sing that to you either.
Wait, you don't know the Pokemon theme? Okay, maybe it's
sing it
generation. I'm not going to say it.
Pokemon, catch 'em all, Pokemon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Pokemon. Fuck Tash's mum, Pokemon.
Look out, it's the Pokemon. That's it, right?
Absolutely. I recognise that.
Well,
Yeah,
a lot of more personally, but I don't know objectively what are the popular ones.
Well, Pokemon, Evangelion. I've seen Attack on Titan Season 1, and I had to work out, because Season 4's out, and people won't fucking shut up about it. So I'm like, alright, maybe I should catch up the 2 seasons I've not seen. If you've not seen Attack on Titan, It is fucking brilliant in at least one way. It has your whiny teenage protagonist saying he can do this, he can do that, and he fucking dies. So, and I'm like, yes, this is brilliant. Totally worth watching. Really, really good. Don't play the PlayStation 4 game. It's extremely bad.
Yeah, I've heard the new season's quite good. It's meant to be like the final season now, so that's like it. But
yeah, the internet will not shut up about it. I also need to catch up with Cabanera the Iron Fortress, which is like Snowpiercer set in 18th century Japan with zombies.
The only bad thing I've heard about the recent Attack on Titan series is I think the animation quality's gone down slightly because they changed studio or something for the animation, which is interesting.
Oh,
is there a network that carries these? Because they're not. Are they on Netflix?
Some are. Yeah, Funimation or Crunchyroll are.
I've been seeing a bunch of stuff on HBO.
Yeah, HBO.
Are we allowed to get HBO in this country?
No.
I want to get.
You can't get HBO Max.
No,
it's stupid.
Yeah, because HBO Max is carrying all of the Warner Brother things this year.
Yeah.
HBO Max, yeah, we can't get it at all. It's not anywhere outside the UK, in fact. Maybe, yeah, because Dune is on there. Suicide Squad, the new one. Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Wonder Woman, I guess.
Yeah, so yeah. Hello, Pirate Bay.
That's the thing, if you can't get it. Dune movie? Which one?
The new Dune movie.
Is it a movie?
The one that's coming out this year.
Rob, if you're excited about the Dune movie, I highly recommend you watch I highly recommend you watch the TV series with James McAvoy.
Oh, I've seen every bit of Dune and read every bit of Dune I can get my hands on, but not for a while.
God.
Including the TV show with James McAvoy.
That's too big of a file, really.
James McAvoy, yeah.
It's not very good, is it?
Have you played all the games?
I bet he hasn't.
I haven't played all the games, no.
Dune 2 is amazing. Dune 1 is a fascinating look backwards in history.
I played Dune 2000, which isn't canon, because it's got a new house in it that they made up for the game.
Adam, I just posted a picture of that Warhammer Marvel thing that they've done.
I'm sorry, what house are you talking about? Because if it's Ordos, that one definitely is.
No, that was in Dune 2.
That's Dune 2000, maybe Dune 2 as well, but...
Dune 2, yeah.
I know it's also an Emperor Battle for Dune.
Is it?
Yeah, there's Ordos, House Atreides, and Harkonnen. I thought Ordos were... Maybe
I thought Ordos were... I don't remember them from the books.
Did you read the prequels done by Brian?
No, okay. So
I have not read the prequels.
House of Ordos was invented for the computer games and is non-canon. There we go.
Oh, okay.
May have been written into the follow-ups, but I almost call them fan fiction.
There are so many, and they're so fucking bad. Children of Dune and Emperor of Dune, and just how much can Frank Herbert? James Herbert.
It's Frank.
Frank Herbert. James Herbert is the horror author. Yeah, him and his family just milked those books for so many years.
Adam, if you
they should have turned it into a religion.
Brian Herbert is his son.
If you like a subversion of expectations and shows like stuff like you mentioned the Attack on Titan thing, have you watched One Punch Man? That's quite good.
I have not. Apparently, it's very good.
Oh my fucking god, that show is awesome. I love it.
Have you watched the recent series?
Well, hold on.
Yes.
Does he punch only once, or does he punch and kill people?
So the premise is he is essentially so strong that he can essentially one-hit any person he fights, which makes fighting people boring for him.
But that's what it's called. So my expectations are he would punch people and kill them with one go.
Yes, but so rather than exploring the character's powers, it's more about exploring
where you're going.
Like
to the waypoint.
It's more about exploring the other characters in the show and like him trying to figure out what the fuck to do because he's bored. Because like no one he fights is a challenge kind of thing.
I mean, I'm bored, but I don't fight very many people.
You do not need any more Skiffy Warwriters starting new religions.
Well, in the second season, somebody introduces him to video games, and he stops being bored. Instead, he gets frustrated.
Yeah, he gets frustrated because he's One Punch Man. And all he knows how to do is like just punch people. So in the video, whenever he plays a video game, he only presses one button. When he fights in the video game, he only presses one button as well, because that's all he knows how to do is punch.
So he plays video games like I do then. Just keep pressing hard punch until you win.
Is that the same kind of deal done with Homelander?
Oh man, when's season 3 coming?
Right? Okay, be right back one sec.
Yeah. The Boys is just incredible. I forgot the name of the actor that plays Homelander. He's just
Homelander. He's not an actor.
Did you watch the Auntie Donna sketch with him in it?
Yeah, I did.
It's weird because it's like, but it's Homelander.
It's really creepy because Homelander dyed his hair. It's horrible.
But yeah, he is absolutely fantastic as Homelander, at the point where I just sort of cringe when he's on screen and I'm like, what's gonna go wrong? Oh god. So I very much look forward to the next season of that.
I like Red Dead because we've galloped around it a lot, and there are bits that I recognise, but there's still bits that I have no idea where I am. It's quite nice to get lost in a game.
Yes, I mean, I like this because it's got all of Red Dead 1 in it. So sometimes I come across that, and then it's just, wow, look at that.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. It's okay, we'll see. Just rest for a second. Stop being all. That's it. Wow. Yeah, so just while we're here, Rob, it's these sort of draw distances that kind of scare me. So if you look straight ahead of us, there's a town there. And that's why
there's a hill with a wood, a town, another hill with a forest, and then a hill in the distance.
Yeah, so that town, if I zoom in, I mean, I'm actually getting LOD popping just looking that far. They actually have a LOD for that. And that's what worries me, is rendering at those sort of distances, especially considering they've got imposter trees. So I can zoom in, I can see real trees. And these are clearly imposters here. So they're just billboards.
They're pretty good, though, because
very good.
If I look at them, you can see, but only when you start inspecting.
Yeah. And I am unsure how I'm going to achieve anything like this level of fidelity. It's absolutely awesome.
And there's something I should probably point out. It's all rendered. There's no like background.
Pre-baked anything.
It's all rendered terrain.
Yeah. Well, as I say, I mean, I can see where it's pulling in, you know, the billboards for the trees, which are super fast to render. But it's very nicely done. Really is. Oh, and then I'm zoomed in. There's little bees flying around. Oh, it's northern. Oh, it's a bird, not a bee.
I watched recently how they rolled up all the cyberpunk hype, and then footage on what the state of the product is now. I'm kind of sad that I correctly gave a pass for that.
Well, you still see people defending it. It's one of the best games I've ever played. I'm a really big fan of The Witcher, right? Okay, yeah, but I'm a big fan of Kevin Spacey. Doesn't mean I necessarily think that I'd want to watch anything with him in it now. Not my best example. But yeah, they had
really not.
a lot of goodwill with The Witcher, and that's fine. But as we always said at Criterion, one of the big phrases we use was, you're only as good as your last game. You're only as good as your last project. Doesn't matter you did this before that and this before that. The last thing they've done is Cyberpunk 2077, which is again supposed to be gaining multiplayer. And apparently, someone's blamed their streaming system. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking open world game. That's like one of the most important things to get exactly right. You can't just sort of get that bit right. And I've worked on games where they didn't get the streaming right. Heist was cancelled, more or less, because they couldn't work out how to do streaming properly. And then he found this when they got the drop of the final art assets, and suddenly the game wouldn't run anymore.
Amazing.
Which is when I got called in and I went, I really don't know what you want me to do here. Anyway, speaking of which, I have to go and do some work now. So I'm going to leave the...
I should drag Rob around.
Streaming. But yeah, tomorrow, I can't remember, it's flight, I think we're doing GTA tomorrow. So much the same as this.
Drag me around if I Alt F4.
It just says, well, don't F4, I'm on your horse is gone.
What's lassoing?
Wait,
you started this, Rob.
Has Mia got a morning star?
She's got bowlers.
Ooh.
Oh, Alex.
Okay, that looked awesome.
It did look
I want
awesome.
my bullets back. Give me my bullets back. That was
Not sure it works that way.
$30.
Really?
Wait, did it give you my bolas? That's fucked up.
All right.
Sure.
Anyway,
No, I don't
you
have
guys
them.
have fun. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
No, the same thing. It's me. Look, if I just leave the group and I shoot him, basically he gets to take my bullet.
What?
That's not how it works.
Pretty sure.
Bolas, you can specifically pick them back up. But I've never used them on a player before.
No!
But that bolas, it was extremely violent. I approve.
Ohio Silver.
Do that. It's fine. Watch that way.
Too late. Oh, cool. Survived a fall of 10 meters with your horse. Oh, I have blood all over me. Anyway,
Legendary animals nearby.
I am going to go.
I'm sorry, there is? Wait a second, I'm supposed to have like advanced detection of legendary animals. Why the fuck can't I see it?
I don't know. How do we find where it is?
I am going to go to bed now.
Wait,
I will show
tell
you
me
guys
which direction.
all my,
Uh.
I will show you guys all my 3D print tomorrow, and hopefully be exciting. And thank you for watching as ever, and I hope you're having a great internet. I can't click on stop. It won't let me. Oh no, I'm going to